so hard to find your person.
That
Tired.
oh, she ain't had nothing else to say. That was touching. That was touching.
See,
But
um,
I was
you
just
say
putting it out
you
there
have
because
unlimited options, so I mean, she looked pretty sad about not having nobody.
I mean, but that's what I wanted to bring up tonight, man. We were just getting into the conversation about
Hmm.
the ultimate guide to a successful relationship in 2025. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I was saying is this: what happens when you get this old and it's nothing left?
I mean, you gotta be on your own then, I guess, right?
I mean, is that the move to be on your own? Is that cool? I mean, it just depends on who the person is and stuff like that. I'm just
Hmm.
trying to see because everybody's getting older, and I'm just wondering: is these women breaking down the tightest 2, 3, 5 to the younger girls and letting them know, hey, this is what we need to be doing.
Man, I would just say this, man. One thing I've realized since I've been doing what I've been doing these past couple of weeks, man. Going back from being the married man to being a bachelor again, right?
Right.
Um, I'm really starting to understand the reason why a lot of women are single, and it's because they
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to communicate at all.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing they know how to communicate a lot of times is something negative. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that I'm running into. Like, you don't know how to communicate, and then you get mad at me because I'm an effective communicator. So if you don't know how to communicate, then this ain't gonna work. You
I
understand what I'm
mean,
saying?
but then again, is it over communicating? Is it a thing such as over communicating?
Uh, I put it to you like this: no,
I
it,
mean,
it, it
cause
could
what do
be.
you
It could
mean?
be.
Cause what do you mean
Good.
by you communicating? You extra like extra
I'm an effective communicator. Like, for
effective.
example, right. And what I mean by effective communication is, first of all, we men, so it's not that difficult. It's like, man, we watching the game. What type of wings you want? Lemon pepper. It's very simple, right?
Right.
Versus, what type of wings you want? Oh, I don't know. They got this mango habanero. They all over the place. They don't know what they want. They don't know. And I know this. I'm just making it very simple with some
Right.
wings. But what I'm saying is, I'm a man. So what type of wings do you want? Lemon pepper is an effective way to communicate what I want versus saying I don't know what I want. What do they have? But this is the problem that's going on with the women. You ask the women, well, what do you want? And then they'll explain what they want, and then you'll ask them another question, and be like, well, why don't you have that? And then it's always the accountability is normally on the other side.
Do you think? Because I'm looking at this scenario. Like I said, this looks like a beautiful woman or whatever. And then if she's 53, she had to be pretty a long time, or whatever you feel.
Oh yeah,
So yeah. So I'm like, damn. Do you think maybe the audience can answer later or whatever? When they pull up or whatever, when they check the video out, like,
yeah.
do people even think about this? Think about when it's 50, 53, and if you haven't locked in with somebody.
Mm,
I mean,
I'm
because
stuck.
some people like renegades. They like shit. Just cremate me when I die. I don't care. I don't want nobody to see me. I don't even
Right.
want to call nobody when I die. You know what I'm saying? And there's other people like, no, I want the people to see my face and hold me. And you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's just like a type of person that wants this. Because I asked this because this is where the generation is leading right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's looking like. I mean, and it's got to the point that why even promote marriage?
That is
Or
an option as well. But the other thing I'll say is that you have the believers, right, that believe that God is gonna send them somebody. So you have that aspect as well.
oh yeah, she did say that my person.
You see, when people start talking about my person, my soulmate, I'm waiting on God. When I hear those type of things, I just sit back and I say, cool. I'm gonna let God do His thing then. Because last time I checked, um, it's not like God has ever need to be reminded, and it's not like people say that. I just always say when people say that, you just gotta think about this though, right? you're asking God for somebody who already exists. So if God tells you this is your person, then God also supposed to tell that other person that's your person. So imagine a person coming up to you saying, Bird, God told me I'm supposed to be with you. And you be looking at them
He
like,
told me to.
yeah, now if they cute, you gonna be like, boy, won't he do it?
Thank God.
But she go out there looking like a uneaten quarter pounder with cheese. You gonna be like, what God? What's the name of your God? I don't know that. I don't know what God that is. That must be that. That must be some random God. But
yeah,
that's just one thing people gotta think about, because I think it sounds good. Thank you, Dallas. But I think it just sounds good. You know what I mean? And when I mean that it sounds good, I'm just saying, like, if you think about it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna wait for that special person because I know God has somebody especially for me. And the Bible says that God will give you the desires of your hearts, but you're talking about another person. You know what I'm saying? That'll be like me asking for a baby without a woman. How am I gonna ask God for a baby without a woman? You understand what I'm saying?
right.
Like, people got to understand what you're asking for and how this is all supposed to work out. So, like I told a young lady tonight, hey, she told me she was waiting on God. I said, hey, man, good luck to you, Sean. I wish you nothing but the best. She was like, well, where are you going? And I was like, you said God. Why do I even got to talk to you then? Did God tell you I was it? He ain't tell me so.
I mean, the thing about it is, you're gonna have to put in some work, man. That's the scenario I think everybody's skipping over, man. You got to put in some work, man. Hold on, I'm just trying to fuck with some music and all this shit. But yeah, it's gonna have to be some work put in, man. Like anybody who's straight with you, you got to put in the effort to make it be what it's gonna. Hold on, goddamn, too much shit on.
Sound like that song from
Jackson
Family Guy.
Five.
That little dude was dancing. I forgot what his name was. The little dictator dude was doing that little dance. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
CD Lamb hurt. But anyway. But no, just one thing while you getting the music and everything straight, I just say one more thing.
Right.
People need to understand it's a competition. And if people don't understand it's a competition, and I ain't gonna even lie to you, like being a so-called bachelor again, or being single, however you want to put it, like, bro, like my mindset now going back into the single world is completely different than it was before. Like, I just tell them, I just be like, they'll ask me to do something, I don't want to do it. I'll be like, nah, you know what I mean? They be like, oh, I just think this and this about you. I just be like, okay, well, what do you think about me? Do you want to be with me? I'm like, we've been talking for a day.
Bro, don't nobody want to be with nobody, bro. It just really done got to that point, bro.
It's a lot of cap.
I mean, the thing about it is, like, really people gonna have to get some real money, because everything like a paper chase, man. Everything is chasing the money, man, right now. And I mean, I understand it's love, I understand it's good sex. We not being one side of the night. We just coming from all angles. So that's why I wanted to just throw this out here as the first video, because I was like, shit, if she a 53-year-old beautiful woman, at some point you just gonna have to get a dude that pull up on you and y'all kicking it, and you just gonna have to be like this here and put all your effort, just like if it was a hunk who you thought was the best looking man in the world. That's how this shit really go anyway. And the same for the man. If you can't do nothing, you might have to get you a big girl or whatever, and just act like she's a dime. You gotta go get her roses every day, do the same treatment, and I guarantee the results be better. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I just think that a lot of time it's a lot of things that I'm starting to notice. It's different things that happen over here versus international, because I know, see, like for example, I was talking to somebody today. They were 26, and they told me that they felt old because they weren't married yet. And I was like, yeah, you definitely on some African stuff, because 26 in America, it's like I ain't even thinking about settling down. I'm talking about a woman, right?
Right.
Like, they not even really probably even consider settling down. Some of them, right? But that's what I'm saying. So it was like a different culture, kind of like a culture shock when a woman telling me she feel old at 26 because she's not married yet. And it kind of feel like sometimes I remember the way the people who feel about their white friends when they say, oh, all my white friends from high school are married. and got kids, but we don't. So talking to her, she was like, all of her friends, her African friends from school, are married with children. So when you make it to like 26, it's almost like they feel like you're old.
But the question we got tonight, and what everybody trying to go through and stuff, let me make sure it's Luke. But what are the benefits of marriage now, man? Is everything about when they, they made the what was it when they made the family court laws and all of that stuff, and is anybody benefiting from the marriage at this point? I mean, like, what can you do? Can you get together when you're both dead broke and just get it together? Because I'm like,
I don't know. I mean, I'm still in quotation marks pro marriage, but it is definitely a long look before not even like I'm considering, but it's like you said, you got to ask yourself right now, what's the benefit, right? And I'm gonna push the book aside for right now, and we just gonna talk. So if I push the book aside, there is no benefit at all.
Cause the thing about it is this, and I'm glad you brought the book up, but I wanted to talk about how, like, how we were putting that situation out there. He going through all of that because she just really up and left and said, damn, this nigga corny, I don't really want to be with this nigga. It wasn't no legitimate reason, you know what I'm saying? And did an extensive letter saying, I don't want nothing from you. Prenup, everything. Then she doubled back like, oh shit, no, I need that. God damn. But I mean, that's one whole story by itself. We'll shoot that way one day, like we already have. But I want to talk about the book. You say you didn't want to bring the book into it.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I would say that is because, once again, if I'm looking for the only reason that I could think of, in my opinion, to get married would be a religious reason, or in quotation marks, I don't want to say moral, right? But that would be the only reason why I would even consider getting married. But if you're going to ask me like benefit, legal, any of that other stuff, even just benefits from a financial or any, no, it's really no benefit. I mean, the only benefit of marriage right now, I just put you like this: if you are going to have children, that's it. That's the only reason why I kind of see that.
I mean, I want to paint a picture as I normally do. So what happens if the only way you do get to heaven, if that's what we're even searching for, do people even want to go to heaven anymore?
Based on how they be doing all them sexy red challenges, no.
but let's assume they do. Let's assume they do. What if it requires for you to get married, like you're completing a level on a game or on Candy Crush, however you want to relate to anybody who played a game, the next level of Mario Brothers. What happened if you can't make it to heaven unless you marry? What happened then?
But hell is gonna be popping. I'm just saying. If that's what it required, boy, but hell gonna be popping, bro. I'm talking about that gonna be the spot to be in, but ain't nobody gonna want to be in heaven because, but everybody gonna be in.
Damn. Wonder if heaven got a ghetto.
Ghetto, we're gonna have a nightclub. They're gonna have some projects. But the devil, the devil gonna have to do some reconstructing. He gonna be like, damn, but I ain't know all these folks was coming.
Man. I'm just saying because it's done got to a world that we have no consequence in anything, bro. So I was just curious. It's like it's no moral compass or nothing anymore.
Nah. I just got to the point now where I just feel like, and like you said, honestly, when you talk about marriage, I don't think nobody should get married if you don't even respect what it is. You know what I mean? Like, to me, people don't even respect what a marriage is supposed to be. They don't respect what it means to say me and you are joining ourselves together. I think they just normally do it out of convenience, so they do it because it could put them in an advantage situation or something like that. But for the most part, no, it don't work that way.
Right. Cause see, I was thinking about like this. What if we went back to these chastity belt.
Chastity belt. I was like, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I was gonna be like, I ain't got my memes tonight. I was like, Paul, what is that? The strap? I thought that was a little stud strap. I was like, but we trying to get banned tonight.
Yeah, yo, my nigga.
Yo, the way you said it was crazy.
We gonna be petty. We can start now. Let me know. we can start now.
Yeah.
For sure.
But honestly, bro, I feel like now my question is, now put that belt up there again. Put it back up.
Let's get that vivid picture back up so we can get a vivid view of this.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you see where it's got those locks, right?
Right.
Okay, so now this is the problem with a chastity belt. Back in the day, who would normally have the key to a woman's chastity belt?
The father.
Bingo.
Damn.
So even if we bring the chastity belts back, who holding on to the key? It can't be a homegirl. It can't be her auntie. I sent you the video with the 35-year-old grandma. Can't be 35-year-old grandma.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So who doing it?
Got to be, but see, that's the thing. That's what we were talking about.
Hey, if we're gonna bring the chastity belt, you know who got it? You know who got to keep the key? Law enforcement.
Man.
You got to go to 12 to get that key.
Yeah, we got to bring the chastity belt back. It's gonna make the dad stay in the picture.
Hey, yeah, because if you got to go to the police station to get your chastity belt taken off, I think that'll make folks slow down a little bit.
Oh man!
But you know what, man? Folks will probably be trying to slide the belt to the side.
They gonna rig the belt in there.
They gonna try to slide it around and be, man. Come on, man.
Man, I'm just thinking though, man. It got to be some, because it just no good, no bad, no punishment, no reward. Now we just everybody free living, man.
I mean. Okay, so then this is my question. What? Not necessarily. Okay, so then what could turn it around though? Like, let's just say, like, you know, we gonna get ourselves Thanos like powers. What could we do if we had those type of powers to change things around? You brought up the chastity belt. That's an option, right? What about? Like we already talked about laws and stuff like that. What about a law that said, like, you know, if you're not married, you can't have sex?
Right. I mean,
and fornication, as they call it.
The thing about it is this.
What about that?
Sex must be mighty important. Sex must be mighty important to the masses, and that's what we gotta understand too. But then you have these situations kind of like these, and then I don't know, is this the side we need to be looking at, or is the other side we need to be looking at? Let me see. Okay, let's see how we're gonna go with this. Let's see if this the side that everybody talking about, man.
Or single parenting that nobody talks about is being offered jobs, and you can't even accept the jobs because you don't know how you gonna get your kids to and from daycare, or who gonna watch them on the weekends if you need to work, or anything in that nature. I absolutely love my kids to death, but if I could talk to the younger me, I would tell me to wait. I would tell me to wait to have kids until I know that I either am financially stable or I'm having a team behind me that can help me, because
I just wanted to know this.
Sure.
In a 2-parent household, typically, we know it's not everybody or whatever, but do they not offer the options to the kids like, hey, don't wait till after you do it, then start saying, I shouldn't have did. Like, do they already be like, hey, don't go out there having no kids, man?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just curious, because she had, like, after the fact, she realized, I would tell myself, don't do it. Does anybody have children thinking that it's a free ride?
I don't know, man. I like, see, my thing is, when she say, like, she would go tell her younger self to wait, my question is, when you was at your younger self, what was like, this is the thing, like this is to me proves they're not thinking about any outcomes. You understand what I'm saying? They're not thinking about what I mean, like she said, if she's going to say she would go back to her younger self and tell her to wait, right? Then that's the reason why I'm like, well, why didn't you just think back in that time period to tell your younger self anything differently? Like, what about put a condom on? What about get on birth control? Yeah. What about maybe I shouldn't just let this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does it got to be like you would go back and tell yourself to wait? Like, you. But
then again, like they say, people doing it for the glitz and glamour, like trying to see, oh, I want to take some pictures with a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, is that what it done came to? Mm-hmm. Or is that what we even promoting? Do the grown-ups even know how to be grown anymore? Men included. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I don't think so, bro, to be honest with you. I'm just saying, like, I don't think they really know, because like I say, at the end of the day, everybody keep falling to the same trap and making the same mistakes. So I don't feel like nobody really getting it right.
Same mistakes over and over. Let's hear what she got to say, because I'm thinking of like, damn, I mean, it got to be the sex. That's why I'm like, what is making you want to be fucking that bad? After the first child, you can't afford it. You just got to start fucking it.
I mean, this is the thing though, right? Like you said, it's one of those situations for like for example, you give them the benefit of the doubt with one. Then you give them the benefit of the doubt with two. After two, there's no more benefit of the doubt, right? Because you say, oh, okay, I learned from my first mistake, so let me try to do something differently. And then maybe you don't do something differently, right? So then it is what it is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to think, why are these people not learning from their mistakes? You know, now they had 6 kids, and they didn't understand through baby daddy 1, 2, 3, 4, or the same thing with a man. You didn't learn with baby mama number 1 who got you on child support. This could be a problem. And you didn't learn with baby mama 2 put you on child support. Now you're complaining that you're broke because they garnishing basically your whole check, and you can't work and you can't survive.
Right, because I mean it's a dilemma, because the thing is, the man is scared to death, thinking if the woman gonna steal the money after he do get straight, or they do get straight, and she get unhappy one time, she gonna file for divorce and take the money. Mm-hmm. And she worried about, well, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't even know if they want the man. That's why I'm like, if it ain't an extravagant show right now, it's kind of hard to say, because that's the whole trick of the high value man conversation. Okay. Most people is chasing the high value man. That's how they getting with the nigga who smooth talking, them panties right off. He's a smooth talker. And now they don't know what the deal. But let her finish so we can see, was it a smooth talker?
Okay.
Everybody needs a community. And when you are alone doing this, it's the worst. It's the worst feeling in the world. I absolutely love my kids to death. I'll do anything for them. But when you are trying to give them the best, and you have multiple baby daddies that won't even be like, hey, what's your work schedule? Let me help you, because I know you done help me, because I can go to work whenever I feel like it, and I can make as much money as I feel like it, and I can do the bare minimum for my child. It's sickening. It's sickening. And I'm not dealing with...
I mean, what be the game plan?
Seemed like her game plan was, I don't know. Like, to me, it sounds like she's complaining about her bad decisions, but at the same time, it's like, what was you thinking was gonna happen? That's just the way I be looking at it. like I'm listening to what she's saying, and like you said, she's talking about having multiple baby daddies, which means you didn't learn the first time. Right. So when like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm these tears mean absolutely. I don't feel sorry for you, man, right, at all. And I'm gonna be honest. The reason why I don't feel sorry for you is because you put yourself in this situation. Period. Point blank. Bottom line. All these.
I mean, but that's why I'm asking. How much is it that you really like sex?
I don't even know if it's the sex part. I feel
It,
I just feel like hold on. It ain't. It's not the sex isn't the problem. It's the lack of self control. That's the problem. Because the bottom line is, and everybody knows this, man. Everybody knows when the majority of the time people get pregnant, it's not because of the condom broke. It's because y'all weren't using them to begin with. You understand what I'm saying? So we got like people got to quit trying to make it seem like, oh, I got 4 different kids by 4 different baby daddies because those 4 different times the condom just happened to break. You wasn't on birth control. You didn't use any other thing though.
But let's go deeper into that. No Diddy.
Sure.
Yet, not on Diddy yet. But
oh boy.
Yeah, because we might lead to that. No telling. But my thing is this. Let's get on the men's side of this thing though. Let's kind of see where you go, and then I'm gonna see where I go, and kind of see what we just come up with on this situation. Because this is a part we be skipping over too, right? What is the overall thoughts of a man with this woman right here, just specifically? Not trying to single her out or nothing. I'm just curious. Like, okay, if you did have the little one night stand, or y'all were talking for a month or two. Is it because it's like, damn, this ain't nobody I'm finna be with for real? You know what I'm saying? Is that what's going on? Mm-hmm. And then you slip up and have a child, and it's like, oh shit, I done had a baby by this motherfucker. God.
Right, but see, that's even makes it worse. Like, if I knew I was only gonna sleep with a girl for the night, I'm definitely making sure I put a condom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying. You reckless with somebody you don't even have no long-term intentions with. So in a one night stand scenario, that's even worse.
It's the man being reckless though, huh? Yeah.
It's both, right? Because once again, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna go on now. It's the woman's fault.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say it's the woman's fault. Like
no.
yes, my boy Patrice O'Neal said it best. He said it is a woman's responsibility to make me put a condom on. So these ain't my words. These are the late great Patrice O'Neal. Okay. He said it is a woman's responsibility to make a man put a condom on. If a man does not wear a condom, that is the woman's fault. Because you got to remember, even though you can say, well, the condom protects you as well, the condom is used to protect you from pregnancy and STDs, right? So as a man, you're only protecting yourself. You gotta think about it like this. We can't be equal with the condom conversation, right?
Right.
Let's think about this. If I put a condom on for me, the only thing that can happen to me directly is STD or not.
Right.
But for a woman, it's STD or pregnancy. Somebody say, "Oh, you still be responsible for the I'm not carrying the baby."
Right.
I'm not going to the doctor's appointment. You know what I mean? Like, that's what my boy said. It is the woman's responsibility because she gonna be the one that's got to carry the baby. Right. She gonna be the one that decide whether or not she want to go to Planned Parenthood and get rid of the baby. And she gonna be the one that's gonna either get an STD or not. So it's a lot of different decisions the woman has to make that a man don't. We just sitting there saying, I'm gonna put this condom on to prevent an STD. The pregnancy part is a part of it, but go ahead.
I mean, the thing is, what happened if you slip up and then you do sneak out with her or whatever a few times, and then you do get her pregnant? And the thing is, what I'm saying this so the women can get a picture of maybe where some men think you're saying you're a guy with no kids, you're a good guy, you're a clean cut guy, you had 2 parents, you like, but what would you think in this scenario? Would it be to like, man, I gotta go ahead and marry her because I had a child?
Yeah, that was my mentality. That's what my dad told me. He said, don't have sex with any woman that you don't see yourself marrying. That's what he told me when I was growing up.
So I'm saying, unfortunately, if she ain't, because I'm just gauging how she talking. If she ain't been the guy's type, but they were just creeping late night, what do you do? You just marry her?
Well, what I'm saying is, hypothetically, well, you already know she wouldn't have been in my circle, but you know, but for the scenario, right? if I messed around and got this young lady pregnant, then she would have probably 20 years ago, she probably would have got a husband out the deal too. Because I would have wanted to make her, I would want to make her a what they say, make her an honest woman.
No matter who it was, basically. Damn, now that's good family raising. That's a good parent.
That's what I was told. You know what I mean? Like if you, but I was also told not to be out there anyway. So they'd be like, "What if you had 2 girls pregnant?" Nah, it would have never been that for me anyway because I was told. You know, I was taught at an early age. Yeah,
you had some good discipline, some little dick discipline.
Yeah, until I started having sex, then it was like. Yeah, throw that out the window. I was like, damn, that's what I've been missing out on for 20, for 19 years. This is what them niggas was talking about at the lunch table. And I had to sit over there like, vagina is great. y'all know when you be in the vagina, it be great. And you be kind of sticky.
Yeah.
So I had to sit there and fake it and do all, you see what I'm saying? But it's like, that's why I said I got it. And I used to be like, man, how in the world could a guy have sex with no condom? Then you have sex with no condom. It's like, that's why.
I see why. Okay.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. But I was just going into that conversation because the thing is, people it's seeming like people ain't even thinking about the consequences of none of this. And if she has 3 baby daddies, what we gonna do? We gonna say that she's just running the men off? Is that what we going with it? You know what? I mean, I'm just thinking of what do you think would be going on in a scenario like this where none of that baby daddy stayed there? That because you're saying you would have married her just because you had her. Yeah,
well, you know what? I think, bro, we need to go because it's what everybody love doing anyway. They love looking at Africa, right? That's what black people in America, y'all love Africa. Y'all love Africa so much. I say we adopt the African model. Them African men ain't dealing with no women with no kids. They just like they are outcasts of society. Like I guarantee you, abortion is very high in Africa. I guarantee you, right? It's got to be because those women are like, I'm not having no kid unless I'm married. You see what I'm saying? So
that's their motto.
Yeah, they not. If you're not married, you better not have no kid. And then if you get married, you better do what you need to do to keep him because if he leaves you, ain't nobody gonna want no divorced woman with 2 kids. Really? Because that man, like the same way we know over here, but they just enforce it. That man knows that her children are not his children, and he's gonna treat them like that lion. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't gonna kill the cubs, but he gonna be like, yeah, y'all can't come into my pride. You see what I'm saying?
That's the motto.
That's the motto. So what I'm saying is, if we want to actually change it, we need to adopt the African model. Because I get, like, it was weird today. A lady who I was talking to told me she had a kid. I was like, what? You got a kid? It was like, where you get a kid from? You know what I'm saying? Because it was so, the norm was they don't have children because they know having children and what it represents. And what it represents in Africa is you about to get the bottom of the barrel man if you got kids. Or, you're going to have to do polygamy and you're going to be a second or third wife and, you're going to have to go that route. But you're going to be bottom of the barrel. You ain't going to be his first wife with 2-3 kids. He might bring you in about 5 or 6, or you can be a girlfriend and maybe get your rent paid. That's about as good as you're going to get in Africa at a certain point.
The thing about it is, that's what they say. I mean, it used to be that the women had to give the kids to the father. If you break up the house,
that's what happens in Africa.
Kids up.
The children belong to the father. Well, at least I know this in Ghana. In Ghana, the children automatically belong to the father. So if you divorce somebody, then the children go with the man.
And I think that'll be real effective because everybody swear they love their kids. So you got to stay for your kids. Or you gonna go leave your kids with a nigga to go be with another nigga.
I think if the shoe was on the other foot, they would dip. I think so. Because
you think the women will leave the kids.
Because you see it already. Well, no, because we got to be fair because that's what the men do. So if they were given the opportunity to have their freedom and they could see their kids occasionally, I think, I'm not saying all women, right? But I'm saying a large number of women, the women who drop their kids off, drop the tablet in front of them, y'all getting on my nerves. throw the chicken
Bruh.
nuggets at them,
They'll give it to the daddy.
bro, they gonna give that to the daddy and be like, you
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
man.
My child support check will be in the mail. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna tell you. Hey, I'm gonna cash out you $30 for some Pampers. That's what they gonna do, and they gonna live their best life.
Yeah, they gonna have to say they graduated and it's their best life, and they gonna make everybody start liking it and approving it.
Right? Because think about it, right? If you say you got 3 kids, but they don't live with you, is that for what? Like from a man perspective, if a woman say, "Yeah, I got 3 kids," but then she say none of them live with me, though they all live with their father. That's a go. That's not really even. She not like. What's the problem at that point? The problem is when she got the kids with her, right?
Right.
So if she got 3 kids, but you don't,
is that
she's just like single.
I'm saying, but is it honorable for the kids to be with?
Is it honorable for the kids to be with the father and the mother to do what we do? I don't know. I feel like that's where society is going, though.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like we already get to the point where you got men starting to get alimony, you got men starting to get child support. Now we know men ain't gonna it ain't gonna be no M-wick, you know, they ain't gonna add no M onto it, right? Men, women, infants, and children, right? They ain't gonna never add us on. But what I am saying is, I think the women would gladly give their children over to the fathers, because listen to how she talking. You don't think this woman right here would give her kids over to her father, to the fathers, or however many she got? Let's just say she got 3. The way she crying and carrying on this video, you don't think if she had the opportunity and they passed the law?
I'm just trying to put it together. Why, when you going up there, you having so much fun, you doing the baby shower, you doing all this. What's the point of crying when you know how serious this shit is, man? That's all I'm trying to figure out, but nobody thinks about it till after it. But then again, that's where the rating comes in. You're thinking you're somebody the man is ready to marry, I guess, and the man is thinking you like some trash. He ain't even thinking about you. It's like, that's why I say sometimes about this. You're a woman, you'll think the man is a sex god, because he just grudge fucking you. He mad at his girl or something. You know what I'm saying? He in the ear, he don't care what he doing. Put on the fall on the floor. I'm just saying, and you like, oh God, he was wild. This nigga mad at his girl.
Yeah.
He didn't care about the rubber. He just unskeeted it in there. I never see that bit. That's what I'm saying. You got to put all that into perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it is a
I'm
part.
just saying, cause you saying marriage, but by the average man ain't talking about marrying.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Nah, I would say this would have had to been like 20 years ago. Like,
no, I know what you're saying.
But I wouldn't even promote that to no younger person right now anyway, especially no younger man. Because I'm gonna tell them like this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we gonna keep it simple. Like, I would tell them all the stuff we be trying to promote, 7-day challenge, seeing if this woman really likes you, loves you, whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to know all of that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And I really think that to really see if a woman really, really deal with you, like, bro, she ain't ready to hand that phone over. You can't marry no woman that ain't willing to hand that phone over. Here.
Yeah, and speaking of phone swap challenge, let's get our first contestants who went out their way and just showed me how it goes down when they took the phones and they swapped them out, or involuntarily. I'll say involuntarily.
Involuntarily. Okay.
Wait, no, who is Nathan though? Who is Nathan?
Please, that's my friend. Give me my
Nathan
phone,
is your friend?
Bro.
So we have boyfriends now.
Babe, give me my
We have
phone.
boys as friends now. Randomly, all of a sudden.
Give me my phone.
She going this hard for her phone. This is crazy. No, I'm about to finish going through it because you're doing too much for your phone. Let me see.
Bro, unlock the door.
What's your password?
Unlock the door.
I'm not unlocking shit. 02. What's your shit?
Give me my phone.
Tweaking
bro,
over her phone. She's doing way too much. I'm definitely going
Give me
through
my
this.
phone.
What's
Stop
your
trying to
password?
open my phone. Give me my phone.
Oh, you pause it real quick?
Yeah, I'm in there. Yeah.
All right, so real quick. Does her reaction sound like a woman who has nothing to hide?
Is that a trick question?
You know, we just doing it for the audience. You know, we do, like I say, we doing it for the gram. That's why I wanted to just go ahead and put that out there. I know, as they say, I'm being facetious, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Does it appear that this is an innocent woman who has nothing to hide in her phone based on what
I used to fuck mad niggas when I was little. That's why dick don't really do shit for me now. Like your dick don't really do shit.
What was that? Oh my God. What was that?
That's how it be sometimes, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is a dangerous world when you have a woman that comes at you like this.
I used to fuck mad niggas when I was little. That's why dick don't really do shit for me now. Like your dick don't really do shit.
Oh, this is Faith Evans, the legendary Faith Evans, man.
I didn't even notice that was Faith. Dang, I ain't even noticed.
Oh man, let's give it a 3-piece.
I used to fuck mad niggas when I was little. That's why dick don't really do shit for me now. Like your dick don't really do shit.
Bro, this is what I mean by niggas don't even want to be fucking with older women no more, bro. These whole be, come on, man. I mean, just, oh my God. What happened when you done married a woman? She's light-skinned and beautiful. You thought she was the one the whole time. Dick don't do nothing for her. No diddy. She like, all right, man. All right, man. Let me read up. Let me smoke a cigarette. Like, God. Bro, that's what I mean. Like, it's levels to this shit, bro. Like, you cannot be a lover boy to a woman like that, bro. But then it'd be like, do your best and provide. And like, damn, is that shit for everybody?
Nah, see, this been the question I've been asking a lot lately when I'm having the conversations. And I say, do you want to get married? And the majority of them say, of course I want to get married. And I say, well, what makes you a wife? And then they'll be like, come again? Yeah, what makes you a wife? And a lot of times they can't answer the question. They'll think that they can say some cliche thing like, you know, I'm a loyal, honest woman. Being loyal and honest still don't make you a wife. You got to really know how to answer the question. And you got to actually even know what you actually think a wife is, because a lot of times they don't know what a wife is. You know what I mean? So
right.
I don't think this is everybody. Like, see, right here, this young lady right here, she don't need to be in a relationship. Because I promise you, if that would have been my woman in the car and I would have been outside and she'd be like, oh, let me go through your phone, I'd have been like, yeah, unlock code 1182. You good? Go ahead. I'm gonna go grab you want something to eat? I'm gonna go grab something to eat. You good? All right, yeah, you can look through it. I'll be back. Because I know she ain't gonna find nothing. Because there's nothing to find, right? That's my point. Like, I wouldn't even be like, yo, I'd be like, yo, shout it. Because, you know, if you got something to hide, you're going to be trying to bust that window out. But see, me, I just be like, all right, shout it, here you go. There you go. There you go.
I mean,
all
the thing about it is this.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that we can't perform the 7-day challenge?
Why can't we perform? Because the reason why, it's two reasons. And it's two reasons that you talked about on the show before. The main reason is that person really don't like you. And that's the thing we got to start getting to. These people really don't like you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if they liked you, there's no, you know what I mean? Like you got to think about it. And anybody in the audience, you could take whatever woman. Like, let's take somebody like Rihanna, who's rich and beautiful, right?
Right.
And then somebody come to you and say, Bird, you cheated on Rihanna. What's wrong with you, bro? Like, it's an impossible a possibility that you could ever cheat on Rihanna, because she is just supposed to be that caliber of a woman. So every man on the planet will be looking at you like, Bird, you the craziest man. How you gonna cheat on a beautiful billionaire, bad chick? You know what I'm saying? That's what you did, right? So you as a man, if you was with Rihanna and her billionaire and her fine, all that stuff that come with it, right? You be like, bro, I'm not gonna blow this. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure I don't, because it ain't only like you fumbling the bag, but you about to fumble one of the baddest women on the planet.
But see, now we talking about the reasoning why you doing it though. That still ain't love, though. See?
Well, but I'm getting to that part though, right? But I'm still getting to that part because even with all of that stuff, I'm the only reason why I'm saying like Rihanna because of the money, how she looked.
No,
I'm giving it from a man perspective. Because if I just said, "Oh, you supposed to love Rihanna," so it don't hit as much. But what I'm saying is, this is the reason why somebody would look at the man like, "Bro, what are you thinking?" So what I'm saying is, from the woman perspective, it should be the same way as if you got a Rihanna level person that you're dealing with, or whoever you want to put on that level, right? And you should be able to say, I'm not going to do anything to mess this up. Now, yeah, the love part is actually going to be in there because that's what's going to make you not do it. But what I'm saying is that is how it should be. Like, look, that's how you should feel as a man or a woman if you really like this person. If I mess this up, it's like me fumbling a Rihanna. It's like you fumbling I don't know, Jay-Z or whoever.
Saying whoever you start dating as a man or a woman, you're supposed to be head over heels like it's the best crush you got in Hollywood.
It should never start off like I don't really care if Shawty called me back. Shawty don't text. Like, bro, it should be back like how it used to be. Like, you looking at your phone like, man, should I? Hold on, how long? You remember how we remember it back in the day? It used to be like, man, I ain't gonna call the lady back the first day. I can't do that. I don't want to think it be thirsty.
Right.
I don't care if she thirsty, bro. I'm about to text. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be those type of things, but it can't be like how it is right now. It's just all nonchalant. Like, I mean, shoot, bro. Shawty don't call me. I'll be right back on the app tonight.
It's nonchalant when it's like this.
Yeah, I'm in there. Watch out, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Please stop.
Well, she didn't think he was gonna get in there.
Oh, you was trying to lick, bro? Oh, that's where you was going last night? That's where you was going last night? So, but you were saying you was going with your friend.
Oh my gosh, give me my phone. Please, I did
Yo, I'm so glad I'm recording this. You're done. You're done. This shit is done. Don't babe me no more. I'm leaving you right here too, and you're not getting your phone. You're not getting shit. Yo, stop hitting my fucking car. Fuck is wrong with this girl? Fuck is wrong with you?
Please give me my phone.
Oh.
No, hold on though. Let's just imagine. We want to give a little fair shot. But what happens if bruh paying all the bills? She don't have to do nothing. He got it, she got it made. What happens then? Is this still something like most divorces is because a man cheated on the woman? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think a lot of times with the women, a lot of times like the women are leaving these marriages, right? Because I know we brought that up about the majority of marriages they happen from the woman, and I think that's more than likely. I'm gonna probably say this more than likely because they say the man cheating or something like that. That's probably the reason why they leaving. But I'm gonna go a step further. Why is the man cheating? I don't think a lot of people want to analyze that. Now you can say some niggas, just like you said, they have no control. But what I'm saying is when we start talking about men who are just either
hold on, how you get to the men when we see this female is doing this activity? That's all we just trying to see, like, because typically the man is assuming, and that's the whole point of this message. The male is assuming that the woman is not doing nothing. He's the big man. She loves him. I know my girl won't do that. I got a good girl, bro. I got a good girl, bro. That's what they gonna say. But that's why I say it requires the 7-day challenge, what we putting out there. And I'm wondering, I noticed this. My social media, I can put something up like I put the interracial dating up. Everybody commenting, oh, you Uncle Tom, and oh, y'all they just gonna cheat out your money. I put up there for the 7-day challenge that everyone should do that if you're in a relationship. And maybe 1-2 people even commented or talk. Nobody wants to say nothing like, yes, I agree. Me and my husband are gonna do it. I wonder why.
Because they know. You gotta think about this. Because they know. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know what they're doing and they know what they're not doing. See, it's like now, that, you know what I mean? And pause to Fox. Y'all need to quit doing these pause to Fox for these locker room these locker room videos of they giving out game balls, pause, and all this stuff. Yeah, y'all need to watch our camera angles. Pause. But anyway,
pause. Oh, was that a pause, Cam? I gotta run that by Cam because I'm talking about the lift of years. I'm not saying, but all right, pause.
You say
Yeah, okay.
Cam
was
definitely a pause.
Yeah, I gotta call
pause
it.
breakdown.
Yeah, but no, that's cool.
The breakdown of the pause.
But what I'm saying is, well, you was a pause champion though. You got the award of the history. You in the Guinness.
Right. But that's just what I would say, man. I feel like, okay, so we're gonna take the scenario where it's the woman, but I do think that this is it is a sad thing that most men do, and I was guilty of it too. When you enter into a marriage with a woman, you automatically assume the woman will not cheat the same way the men assume that those kids are theirs. Because you would think, like, because this is the way you gotta think about it, right? This is not the way you gotta think about it. This is how I thought about it. I look at the percentage of women that are married, and I say, then you think about the percentage of women. Then I think about, okay, which of these women actually probably has a good man, right? So you would think if you're a good man, right, and we already know the percentages are against women, right? Then one would easily think that, oh, if she's going to be in this exclusive class of women who actually get to get married, she's definitely going to be loyal to the marriage because she's got something that the majority of women will never get a chance to experience. Right. And if they get a chance to experience, they're never going to experience with a good man. You understand? They just might experience with the man, the leftover man.
See, I think it's like a pair of new shoes or a new car. It's fun as hell, and you loyal to it the first month. Shit, the next month you throwing Cheetos on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Or
you only gave it
grass in. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like. Nah. It's like the attention span of the gratification length. No diddy.
Pause. Oh, was that a pause, Cam? I gotta run that by Cam because I'm talking about the length of years. I'm not saying, but all right, pause.
You say
yeah, okay.
Cam was definitely a pause.
Yeah, I gotta call
it.
Yeah, but no, that's cool.
The breakdown of the pause.
But what I'm saying is, well, you was a pause champion though. You got the award of the history. You in the Guinness.
So that's what I would say. I don't think especially I don't think men believe what women are capable of. I think that's one of the biggest things that never really gets talked about because I feel like once again, you look at all the women out here, like you say, you look at the women complaining about they baby daddies. Look at the women, oh, these niggas is broke. Oh, these niggas ain't this. These niggas is all cheating. And then you remove them from being a single woman. Like you say, you make an honest woman out of her, and then she still does the same thing, or she does the same thing that a man would do.
Right.
It's like you would assume that, like, ma'am, I'm taking you and elevating your status to where a lot of women is gonna say they never gonna be able to experience that. There's no gratitude for it.
So it gotta be the thrill. Everybody's living for the thrill. If whatever boredom comes, but that's what they don't get. Like they've been in America, boredom is marriage a lot of the times. A routine. You're gonna get your family because routine is more so about your family. You're gonna raise the kids. You're not worrying about going to no club and going to trips every day of the week. Like, come on, bro. That's not what even a family is about.
Yeah, marriage is like a career. You understand what I'm saying? Not a job. See, a lot of people are treating marriage like a job and not a career. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in the job. Oh, they don't pay me enough. I just go somewhere else. Or like, worse. Yeah. Oh, at the job on Indeed looking for another job while they still employed. They don't even get no 2-week notice. That's how bad it's done got. So they don't look at it like a career, meaning this is something that I've waited. Like you gotta think about it. Like for example, and it's I got it. Think about this. Somebody who went to medical school or law school, think about how much education they needed to become a lawyer or a doctor. You don't see too many lawyers or doctors at age 40 or 50 and be like, I want to go back to school and I want to do something else. I don't really want to do this whole lawyer and doctor thing no more, right? So that's how people supposed to be looking at the marriage. Like, bro, when you finish medical, like my dad, 75 years old, still a doctor. He ain't switched it up. Say, oh, you know what? I want to go be a cop or something like that. He like, nah, he gonna be a doctor. You'll never really hear people who have these careers change midstream. But see, that's the difference between people's mentality and perception of a marriage versus, like I said, you're viewing the marriage like a job, not a career. That's the problem. Because like I said, on a job, you show up late, you don't care. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't worry, like they say, you can fire me. I go get another job tomorrow. It ain't no big deal. It's no big
Most
deal
definitely.
to lose your job versus imagine being a doctor and somebody said you lost your medical license. You have lost the ability. It's devastating to you. You have no means to survive at that point as a doctor because they took your license away.
We might just have entered to a whole new dimension or a new space in the world. I mean, it's like, because nothing of the old matters anymore. I mean, I'm willing to think that even from the politicians to the teachers, they don't even care or support the Bible or anything no more, man. So again, we always talk about this. Do we maybe need to discredit and throw away all religious books? Is that, or are we just living against the word?
I don't even think like even if we were all atheists, right? Even if it wasn't, I don't think religion or the books or the word or lack of religion.
But I say that
religion.
because of the marriage aspect. I mean, because if no religion is involved, or it means nothing to get married, which is starting to feel like for everybody, it means nothing. That's because I mean, you can't have 50% of the population value in marriage, 50% not. Now 50% are intertwining with each other that don't believe. The other one believe. The other one doing it for fun, doing it for a picture.
That is a good point that you brought up. Now, let's say if we take out all religions, right? So now we have taken out the union between, because you got to think about it, now we just back to like, not necessarily saying like it's the same, but like you got to think about the animals. The animals don't have no, I mean, we, allegedly, right? What they say with the evolution, we supposed to be great apes. That's right. What we're supposed to be, right? So we're supposed to be a part of the animal kingdom. So there is no monogamy in the animal kingdom. There is no relationships in the animal kingdom. There is no marriage. We just gonna do like the animals do. We just gonna be humping each other pretty much. That's it. You know what I mean? And basically, you know what I mean? If you the biggest, baddest lion on the block, you get to share the women. If you not, you know what I mean? You either die or you gotta pay for it.
I mean, because this what we talk about this often too, man. We never get to a conclusion, and then it maybe never will. But my thing is this: what I noticed, y'all didn't agree with me on the other show or whatever, but I noticed that it's the women, bro, that are decent looking women and decent women that should be dealing with them like an average guy, but they're looking for the 1% of men, only that's a million viewers, and it's like, bro, that's not for everybody though. Same as the scenario with the Cassie and the Diddy. Cassie, you ended up going with a physical trainer guy. You know what I'm saying? You did all that shit that causing all these problems, and you done had to fuck 50 different guys and freak offs. Bro, you just could have been a regular girl. And that's what it's starting to look like, bro. When I look on social media, it's like everybody's selling their ass or selling their soul for a picture or a like, just butt naked on the. I'm like, bro, this is what it's got to. This is what it has gotten to.
It's bad out there, man. And I would just say that, that is a problem. I think it's a problem from one side. I feel like for a man, right? A man will, same way the women will. And I think this is our problem. The problem is we cannot be content by what's right in front of us, what's giving us intention, what's actually good for us, right? Because the man, men sometimes, we got a certain woman, you see somebody else looking at you, giving you some other attention, you might think she's better than the woman you got, versus just saying, oh, I got a good woman at home, let me just be content with that. You be like, well, dang, but shout it, you know what I mean? That thing is thinging in that dress. So, I wonder, then your mind start to wondering, and then next thing you're asking old girl for your number, and we know where it can go from there. So what I'm just saying is this: that is one of the major issues that I keep seeing, is because it's like they're not taking any time to stop and think about, I got a good man. and you know what it's like to not have a good man. But at some point in time, you will risk that good man just maybe to go get a man with some either more money or hypothetically better sex, right? It's like at a certain point, you know, like I mean, you like I said, you can't have it all. You see what I'm saying? So that part has to be understood.
Damn, and I was trying to find. Let me see. I had some footage of. Okay, but speaking of how you was talking about, I knew I had it somewhere. But so this is the thing also about marriage. Listen to this woman's aspect, because the other woman is asking, how can y'all be living with a man and not satisfying your man and this and that, and because men crying about y'all ain't even having no sex with the men and blase scoop. But let's see what she got to say about this situation, man. Let me try to get this pulled up.
In the house with your husband.
I'm a married mother of 3 children, ages 4, 3, and 2. Sometimes I work a full 40-hour job. Sometimes I'm a stay-at-home mom. But either way it goes, I'm doing majority of the housework. I'm cooking. I'm the one cleaning. I'm the one taking care of the kids. I'm the one, when I get off work, I have to pick them up from the babysitter and take them home and bathe them and put them down to sleep. So like once I'm done with that whole chaotic day and I put the kids down to sleep, you think my husband coming home and trying to is something that's on the top of my list of things to do? Because it's not, especially if he's not taking me out on dates or making me feel special about anything.
Let me just pause that. And I don't know if you know any. Well, yeah, you got to know some of the scenario. You've been married. Hey.
I'm saying I just heard this exact same story. This is why. That's why I'm like, right. She must be listening to the same thing. But go ahead, I'm gonna tell you what
that's typical. That's typically how it's going down, bro. And that's what the thing is too. It's like, damn, okay, is this a fair argument?
Run it back.
Okay, let's run this back.
Sometimes I'm a stay-at-home mom, but either way it goes, I'm doing majority of the housework. I'm cooking. I'm the one cleaning. I'm the one taking care of the kids. I'm the one, when I get off work, I have to pick them up from the babysitter and take them home and bathe them and put them down to sleep. So like once I'm done with that whole chaotic day and I put the kids down to sleep, you think my husband coming home and trying to is something that's on the top of my list of things to do? Because it's not, especially if he's not taking me out on dates or making me feel special about anything that I'm doing and thinking just paying bills is going to be like, oh, here's the cooch. Because it doesn't work that way. At least for me, it doesn't. Like I would like to be wined and dined or something, or flirted with or made to feel beautiful, and not just feel like I have to give it up because I'm his wife.
I mean, what do marriage mean? That's what I would want to know, because what is he doing? I mean, she acting like he's doing nothing, basically, right?
But this is the point, though, right? Remove the So watch this. Remove the husband. What is she? Single mother.
Single mother, right?
So she got to pay all her bills herself, and she got to do everything she just said anyway. But she's complaining. You understand what I'm saying? And she got somebody, even, you know what I mean, like that gave you children, and wants that actually wants you. That's
the question I'm kind of asking, I guess, out of what she's saying, is that because okay, now y'all have created a family. I'm assuming, maybe her. I'm assuming they created a family. Now your thing is to say, maybe you want to be treated right by your man. Fair enough or whatever. But then it's like, did y'all not have the children stuff to know that it's gonna be roles in the house? Or that's why I'm kind of confused.
But see, this is another issue that I have, right? And once again, I don't have no children, right? So maybe it's just me.
That may be the issue.
Maybe me just thinking, because I'm just thinking like what she's saying doesn't make sense to me, because that's just me, the way I'm looking at it. When she says like, having sex ain't the first thing on her mind, she wants to be wined and dined. I'm like, I wined and dined you when we were dating. We married now, shout it. Now we got to be on this duty.
So
Wait, hold on.
so it's no whining and dining?
I'm not saying it's not no whining and dining. I'm talking about her attitude towards it is why. Because the thing about it is, and this is what I'm trying to say. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not that there's no whining and dining. It's her attitude that says there's no sex unless there is whining and dining is the problem. That's my problem, because once again, like you said, and she's like, oh, just because you pay all the bills. Okay, well, let's flip. You pay all the bills, I'll pick the kids up. And then, like you said, we'll just see if this thing is standing up when I finish putting the kids down. Let's see how that goes. You see what I'm saying? You take me out. Come on, man. Like, that's why I keep trying to say these people, because, well, I don't see no ring on the finger anyway, so this could be fake. But anyway, all I'm saying is this. People are getting married for the wrong reason. Period. Point blank, bottom line. People are getting married right now for the wrong reason. And it's obvious. It's obvious, because how could a woman say, as a married woman, I got to take you out to have sex with you? No.
I mean, and I get your part of the attitude part, because the reality, I'm thinking when you say it, because I'm trying to find a good out of this to make this shit work, because I'm saying this is a lot of the household scenarios right now. It's like, shit, we know the average man is not rolling in cash. So it's like, okay, if we know, then, I mean, it's so many pieces, because the woman has to be a grade A, almost a virgin, and beautiful to even get these $1 million making guys. So that alone, you should know. That's why the situation was like the fit feminine. If you got children and all of that already, which we was talking about last week on the other show, 90%, that's what I was saying. But we ended up saying 60%. Have children. So you're already coming to the table knowing you're not guaranteed to get the richest of the richest, because you've already made mistakes in life. The richest of the rich don't make mistakes, hypothetically speaking.
And it's, well, it ain't even about them not being able to get the rich. It's like they got to understand what percentage of women they fall into, because even those women who do have kids, they're exceptionally beautiful if they still get that top tier man. They're not average. You understand? That's the part we got to really throw that in there too. You don't have no average woman with kids all of a sudden just pulling up with Future. It don't work that way.
Right. And then even on that, do you guarantee, or do your sexual marketplace value, do that guarantee you a Casanova? A nigga who just smooth talking and know how to just croon you to sleep and your panties. Like,
But see, this is the I'm gonna show you exactly. This video here is the exact same reason why marriages don't work, because you got this lady right here saying what she's saying. Then you probably got a man. Let's do the man video. Man, I go to work all day, man. I work hard all day, man. I pay all the bills, man. I come home, all I want to do is spend some time with my wife. And she's saying after I done work a 10-hour shift at my job, she want me to take her out and do all this other stuff. And man, I'm just trying to come home, get my what off, and hey, we can maybe do that on the weekend. But if I gotta take her out every day, like, man, ain't me being in the house, ain't me being a father, ain't me being a good husband, that ain't, and I pay all the bills, that ain't good enough for her. That should, you understand what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, we've already talked about people having sex for survival. People out here selling it for survival. You've already removed that if you're a man and you're paying all the bills for your woman. And what you're saying is, it don't mean that you don't get no romance. What I'm saying is, why is that the mentality? Why the mentality ain't a high five like, hey, man, I made that money for us today. Hey, I picked the kids up from school today. Hey, high five, man. And that should go ahead and get the juices flowing, because you don't have to do, like, remember the girl? Like, I really wish we could do a side-by-side. Show the girl who ain't got no help, crying and carrying on. And then you got this, insert the word that I ain't gonna say. This you got this child of God is what I'm saying. You got this, right? Crying, carrying on. My life is so hard. Oh, I wish I could do all of these things. There's so many things I missed out on. Crying, no man.
Wife. Like,
two things. I'm gonna start off. I got two things, but I'm gonna start off by saying this. I am not a person who speaks on people's marriages. I know y'all may think differently, but I don't speak on people marriages. What I speak on is individuals that probably be in marriages, relationships, or just them period throughout life. That's what I speak on. I speak on self-worth, self-awareness, self-accountability. I speak on those things and how we affect other people. With that being said, people who are not married love to talk about things they don't know about. Like, you not even married, but telling how y'all, you don't know what folks got going on in their marriage, which is why I don't just be on here talking about folks' marriages. Find a video where I'm just talking about folks' marriages. It's not what I do. I know you may think I do. That's the first thing. The second thing, it might be me. Y'all may say I'm tripping, but she just did make this video. I don't think this was her intent, but it made your husband, in my eyes, look bad.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get to. And that's the thing, man. It is a two-sided story. I like the way you put it as you come together. Hey, man, you did your little part today. I did mine. Because we already should know we about got to do that. Because, I mean, you came from 100% to now this man who said he's taking 50% of the load no matter what. Even if y'all break up, because this is what I never understood about women now. You break up and you got the kids. Now you got to do all that shit by yourself anyway. But it's because of the cooperation. A lot of time they cannot take order or criticism from the man.
Yeah. And I would just say before he even continues, I would agree with him. I think the man looks bad because he chose this woman. This woman should be single. She should be a single mother somewhere. She don't. To me, she's not a wife, because this is the problem that I don't know how to say it enough. Marriage is not about trying to have as much fun, trying to just every day is just gonna be an adventure, and because there's no part of a marriage. Push the book aside. There's no part of the marriage vow that you take that says, I vow to keep you entertained. I've never seen somebody get married and say, I vow to keep you entertained. I've never heard that before in my life. But it's like people assume or believe that marriage is just supposed to be this magical, romantic thing, like in the, not even in the movies, because you don't never see no marriage like that.
Shit, though.
But it's like, it is work. It's like I said, it's like going to that career every single day. You know you're not leaving your career, but you go every day. Some days are better than others, but you don't just quit being a doctor because all of a sudden you have a bad day. All of a sudden you lose a patient and I don't want to be a doctor no more. It don't work like that.
And I like to get to this side of it, because I tell some women this is shit I done told them in my life and all, because I know people don't be thinking of a lot of shit, right? Mm-hmm. See, in this scenario, we get the part of a man courting the woman, but we done got married. And I even tell people this about a long-term relationship. If you've been together years, bro, it's not going to be every single time your man is doing outrageous stuff. Sometimes you need to have just a womanly intuition to do some nice gestures for your man.
Yeah.
You know what?
Right, but I don't think people, I think, unless, I just play like this. If you treat a man very well, and he doesn't reciprocate that, you need to get another man.
Right.
Because it's done got so bad out here. It's almost to the point where, like, you know what I mean? Like men is getting so shocked, and they used to getting bad treatment. It's like, bro, you can almost do anything as a woman, and that man to think it's the greatest thing on earth, right? You know what I mean? You could just be sitting there with your man, boom, just pull one titty out. Oh my God.
Right.
You know, he gonna be like, damn, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this treat? You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna be like, oh shoot, I don't know what I did, but hey, but it's just like they don't understand. Go ahead.
But that leave that blurry line that be going on too, because they'll do that with the niggas who just on some quick, exciting shit. You know what? That's why I'm confused. That's why I really got to get some women on the panel, because I want to hear them just say, man, you know what? I be ready. Because you know what? I had a video. I don't know if I still got it. It was about a woman. Just like, I don't know why niggas think they just the only one horny and freaky. Shit, we be just like them. And I'm starting to think that's really what it is. We give it all this credit of like they can control themselves. Bruh, I mean, I don't know, cause then again, like I say, they want to be pinned up against the wall and choked, but then when somebody else he's a creep. Like,
I mean, but that's a point though. The point is, what is the purpose? But that's why I keep trying to say we have gotten the purpose of even what we doing. The black community is not full of single parent households because everybody understands like what, first of all, sexual response. We're not sexually responsible as a community
at all.
We gotta throw that out the window. But the problem that people keep failing to realize is all of this sex and all this stuff that y'all keep talking about, like it's like that's the reason why everything's so messed up, because you don't want to have anything in your life not just be, I guess, 100%. You know what I mean? You want to have all the money. You want to be able to take all the trips. You want to be able to have a man that, you know, make you orgasm every single time, 5, 6, 7,
right.
8.
You can't have it all.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, we understand we can't have it all, but it's like, I don't understand why women, these modern women, a lot of the newer ones are starting to realize like they can't have everything. Like, you know what I mean? The same way, because this is the point about it that they don't understand. And this is what they'll do with their man, but they won't do it with themselves. They will say whatever shortcomings their man might have, right? They will never put that back on themselves and say, well, what am I lacking that my man might want to do the same thing? If I'm going to step out on my man, then what am I lacking, right? So that he doesn't do that. It's going to be like, no, you're only going to be thinking about what it is that he ain't doing, and you're going to try to go find that.
And that was a big thing about this show tonight, the ultimate guide to a successful relationship in 2025, and also combined with our 7-day phone swap challenge, and combined with what we've been debating about going into is in the paternity testing. And I'm just thinking like it needs to be some kind of package, damn near like an application to date each other. We have to pass the Datboibyrdie and Kung Fu Hebrew whole analysis test to begin dating, because we're gonna have to give each other's phone to each other. We're gonna have to go get our my chart.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go what's the other things?
Well, we gotta check the bank accounts. We gotta check the credit score.
We
gotta do all of that. We gotta, you know what I mean? Like, he gotta have transportation. He gotta have a job that you know, like all these got source of income. All of these different things should be happening before you even consider dating. But it's just like nobody even thinks about any of these things. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
full application.
Full application. Because if you know, like I know in the hood or whatever, it's just like whoever is the coolest guy around. I mean, I've been in scenarios, bro, and this is why I like to paint pictures, and I don't like to get personal with them or tell it how it is, but like, I've been around women and shit. We done sit and kicked it and talked about how somebody's like a nigga around the hood that has nothing, but he can dress fly though sometimes. Somebody stay with his mama, ain't got nothing, no car, and we talking about grown people, bro. But then next thing you know, on a Friday night, y'all keep going to the same bars. Next thing you know, you and him fucking. No diddy, the girl, you know what I'm saying? The woman, she's fucking the nigga that everybody been talking about, don't got nothing. I'm like, man, that's why I say it's really like loneliness and boredom and trying to fit in. That shit's still a big thing for grown people, man.
But I'm going to keep saying it, man, until we get back to what really matters. It's never going to get fixed. It's never going to get any better. Nothing's ever going to change, because the bottom line is, like I said, if I just said, like, for example, like just imagine this. If I said, I'm going to marry the woman who gives the best head. That's a terrible reason to get married. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, what else? What other qualities she need? I don't care, as long as she can suck that thing. I don't even care.
Niggas will say that. Some niggas will say that though.
Right, but but that be the crazy part about it to me. And it's like we see the community keep spiraling off into this. We done got like the whole community is over sexualized, but it's like you said, nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's just like the over sexualization is being celebrated.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I ain't gonna tell you how many videos I've gotten where it's just like, oh, so You think a twerking video is gonna work? Oh, okay. So this is what we this
is the new thing. That's
yeah.
all people have to offer.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at me, I can twerk. Ma'am, that don't do nothing for me because I'm asking way better questions than most of these dudes. Like,
right.
that is not. I'm sorry, twerking is not a skill, and I get tired of it in 2 days.
But it's like everybody airheaded. It's just like chop the head off and just start twerking. Now you can see the body.
Torso. That's it. This is a twerking torso, and that's just what I just want to try to get the message out, man. Like, what is that? That's almost like me just, you know what I mean? It reminds me of, I don't know if we ain't got it, but it reminds me of the dude. Remember the dude I had? The dude, he looked like some straight trash, but he was just sitting up there like this with some money. Like, what's up, lady? How y'all doing? You know, like that'd just be weird if I just walked up to a woman and was like,
yeah.
But you would just think that, like, with a man, you just throwing that thing.
Bro, cause I'm even saying like this, and we got on that, and I don't like to be on both. I don't like to do the women like this and all that, and we'll get to something else. We're gonna lighten the load in a minute, but if you got to come, I'm just thinking about this, bro, because I see it on my timeline. Like I told you, every morning it's like, good morning, you can come sit with me, and it's like you in a lingerie, like, bro, if that's all your life done got to, bro, and it's like in the other story, like I got 4 kids, and I'm like, damn. So this what you present. That's all you got to present, shawty. The twerk, bent over in a video. I mean, but it's fucked up, man. Cause like we say, it's $2.6 billion getting paid through OnlyFans. So everybody, man. But the conversation tonight, man, it was for the solution, man. You know, cause we could go on and on, but this scenario specifically is a serious ass situation, bro. Because I honestly want to know why you ain't pulled up to the man and talked to him about this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time they had the conversation, like you said, it ain't extravagant. What you got?
Well, this is what I'm saying, right? It would be nice, and it's been a while, right? And it's been I can't even think of the last time that this has been the situation, but it would be really nice if I could really like a woman that I'm just like, sex was the last thing I thought about. Like, it's not no like, oh, she twerking, she half naked in all her photos, she's sending me naked pictures, she's sending me videos. Just, you know what? I like talking to you. You know what? You got good conversation. You know what? You seem like a good genuine person. Oh, you doing a show tonight? What time to come on? I want to watch. That type of stuff that just kind of make you feel good.
But that's why I said I'm starting to notice, and that's the point of some of this shit that we saying tonight on the show. I'm starting to notice that the women that should be doing that are so caught up in society that they're getting naked on camera. They're putting the lashes on so to the flow and saying all that, oh fuck nigga. I'm like, bro, you really should be somebody's wife. You trying to be like a street rap gangsteress. I'm like, man, women don't even see that. That's what I be trying to see. I don't know if you see it, but I'm like, bro, you go through it.
It reminds me of that, what's a book called? Act like a woman, think like a man, whatever it was.
Yeah,
right?
Whatever it is.
To me, shit. Yeah, I feel like that book just threw the community more. He made a whole bunch of money. Congratulations, Steve Harvey. But you sold the women a bad bill of goods, man, with that. Act like a woman, think like a man, because that's a horrible thing to do. You need to act like a woman and think like a woman. When you start thinking like a man, because you gon' man, like I said, I already told you, bro, I could go populate the whole country in a year if I wanted to. You understand what I'm saying? But lady, you can't sleep around with 400-500 men and not have no horrible consequences of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we need to stop trying to adopt each other's mentality, right? Because the men are saying the same thing. Men don't want no masculine women. Why you being so masculine, right? The same way the women say, oh, you sassy. You know, why you being sassy? Oh, you gay, bro. You this, you that. Why? Because with a man, when you come with that masculine energy, you on my side now. So I need you to go back on your side and play with the pom-poms. The same way, if I'm a man and I start getting extra emotional and stuff like that, and you want to call me sassy, I'm too far on your side. I need to come back over to the masculine side, and you know what I mean? Be like, all right, cool. Don't worry about it.
But see, the masculine side now is determined by money. That's the thing. That's another thing. Let's say that it's determined by the money. If they working, unfortunately, if they just imagine if they making more than you, oh, it's masculine now. It's not about like, oh, I got this, and I give you the check, we get the money, we work. It's about them. Now they can call you, you ain't shit. I really deserve a goddamn NBA player. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate it's like that, but I mean, the thing about it is, I'm just stuck on the one part that everybody got to get onto their level and keep it reasonable. Because I'm telling you that I'm seeing it from as a 40-plus-year-old man. If the people, now listen to it, the people who were average and were dating average people now, what I'm used to seeing, I can see, because everybody, like someone who's 39, you can see somebody who's 29 that remind you of them, or 19, they remind you when they was 19. Right. And you'd be like, damn, that girl, she'll be straight with a dude about like him. They work out together. But it's like, nigga, I don't fuck with no nigga that ain't got 50,000. Fuck that shit. Buy me a Birkin bag. Shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck are you? I'm like, you gonna make your life hard as a motherfucker for no reason. That's what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, this would be a part that I would even add into that part, right? And think about this. When you talk about people making their life harder, I just don't like, it's like that easy button little meme that they have. I don't understand why people don't hit the easy button. It's like, I think honestly at this point they want to make stuff harder, and because they want to do that, that's just the scenario that happens.
Right. Let's lighten the load. Let me try to bring in something else. Okay, here we go. Let's lighten this thing up some. Hold on, where we at? Bump. There we go. Angela Reese just went public that she's single, and a man not over 6'7" and not in the NBA not need to apply. So you got to be 6'7" even fuck with her. So that knock her down to like 1% of men. Point.
Nah, she even lower than that, because she said and in the NBA. How many teams in
not
30?
In the NBA.
So what's that? So she got 450 options.
No, he can't be in the NBA. And not in the NBA.
No, that's what I'm saying. She said she won't say 6'7" NBA player.
No, he's a man that is a man.
Wait, listen to what she's saying. She's saying that she's single, and a man not over 6'7" mean he gotta be over 6'7".
Oh.
And if you're not in the NBA, not need to apply.
Oh,
that's what she's saying. He gotta be 6'7" and an NBA player. Oh. So Damian Lillard can't holler at Angel Reese.
Nobody. You got to be a
guard. All the guards can't. You got to be a forward at least. Unless you're
like 200 men.
Bruh, you got to be a 3 and up. Pause. You can't be a 2 unless you like a Kevin Durant talking about he a shooting guard. 6'7". So hold on. That's how tall LeBron is. Like that's what's your boy Draymond. You got to be Draymond Green or taller.
Boy, you know what that theory gonna get her.
That's what's raw.
But no, that's my point though, bro. Like, I mean, well, she can say that if she wants to, but I'm still saying, like, I'm gonna say where her daddy at, because this ain't a good look. I'm gonna be. You didn't even just say
this is good.
You could have just said 6'7", but you narrowed it down to an NBA play. Like, so Sada, you basically saying you want to get cheated on.
But she replacing character, bro. That's the point. You want a straight villain, rapist, herpes having. You don't care nothing about nothing except he's 6'7" and in the NBA.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What is the standard, right? Don't say treat me right. It don't say come from a good family. It don't say any of this. All it says is height and NBA player. That's terrible.
And I just want to know, where's the mother?
I mean, If she put this out there, I guess it is what it is. But once again, look at what we're looking at though. This is another half-naked woman online.
And it's the first thought to put a picture like this up. Well, I mean, damn, man. It just seemed crazy, bro. Because we come from the era where women wouldn't even do this, bro.
Right, like, bro, you gotta think about it, like, and dang, bro, I just thought about this. Damn, this show you what crazy world we live in. I just thought about this, bro.
What's
that? Think about this, bro. If you was a lame, you would never get to see no girl like this, cause she would have to actually send you that picture to your phone. Like, remember when
back in the day?
Back in the day, bro, you would never get to see no. Like, of course, you had the porn star privilege. You know, remember when Toni Braxton came out with that vibe when she was on the race car track?
All that,
right? So to see Toni Braxton like that, you had to go buy Vibe magazine, or you had to go do something like that. But the regular women, oh boy, I could never imagine seeing, like, let's just say if I had a teacher I had a crush on. Oh, I'm never gonna see Miss Johnson naked.
Right.
Miss Johnson on Facebook. But she busting it. Why? Miss Johnson on Instagram twerking now. I just thought, like, bro, this woman right here, if you was a lame, you would never be able to. But all you gotta do is type in Angel Reese in a bikini, and you got it.
That's what I say. Is the nigga Diddy really wrong? Everybody's so freaked out till you get freaky.
Well,
till you get that buddy love.
Yeah, man, 80,000 gallons of body oil. He definitely wrong. Yeah. He definitely wrong.
Pause. Oh, was that a pause, Cam? I got to run that by Cam because I'm talking about the length of years. I'm not saying, but all right, pause.
You say
Yeah, okay.
Cam was definitely a pause.
Yeah, I got to call
pause breakdown.
Yeah, but no, that's cool.
The breakdown of the pause.
But what I'm saying is, well, you was a pause champion, though. You got the award of the history. You in the Guinness.
For sure. Let's move on. We got the black NFL team minority owners, man. You know, all the people had some parts in some goddamn football companies. I see it say minority, so they got like 1% ownership.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got Serena and Venus with the Miami Dolphins.
A lot of people on the Falcons. I ain't know Dominique Dawes, man, the former gymnast.
Olympian, gold gymnast.
Ward Dunn on there.
Okay, Rosalind Brewer, William Packer.
Lewis Hamilton, the black guy who a lot of people don't know drives race cars for a living.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that. John Stallworth, I think he used to be a wide receiver.
Yeah, he was a
wide receiver
player, yeah.
But no, I didn't know any of this. I would ask why is Magic Johnson on the Redskins? I'm sorry, the Commanders, but that sounds random. He didn't. The Rams, Raiders, Chargers weren't available.
He had to get in where he fit in.
Yeah. Serena and Venus with Miami, cliche. The three Denver people are kind of. Who's Melody Hobson?
Rice? Damn.
Didn't know that one either.
Mayor?
Yeah. Nah, she was the former Secretary of State.
Oh yeah.
Condoleezza Rice. Yeah.
Damn,
she was doing the George Bush administration. So.
Okay, yeah, she had some good money coming in. Then I'm assuming.
I mean, shoot, she had to, man. Condoleezza Rice done did it.
Oh man, I can't lie. I would have been there. No Diddy. That's what they say the parties were like, bro. Man. Back in the day. But it was no cameras like that. I don't guess. What were they? Oh no, they were probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. I mean, but once again, man, like I know, and see, people gonna call cap, but see, my whole thing is it's almost like the way I look at it like this. Like we done heard some stories about like Boosie, right? You know what Boosie rule is when he have a pool party for the women.
Topless.
Right? Gotta have them titties out, right?
Yeah.
If you ain't got the titties out. So if somebody was like, hey, you want to go to a Boosie party? Yeah, I want to go.
What time it is?
But it'd be a situation where it'd be like, but you ain't heard about no wild freak stuff. Even with the Diddy stuff, this stuff is coming out now. Cause we used to hear that it was wild, but we didn't hear about the wild and dudes getting calling in what's your boy whatever the little Arab gigolo in. But
so and this is how we know something else ain't right, because they talking about R&B Usher caught deleting over 7,000 tweets from his Twitter account following Diddy's arrest. What the nigga was tweeting about?
I mean, probably any type of association with Diddy. He probably trying to get rid of it because what people are saying is they're trying to say that Usher, and I don't know if he's gonna come out and do it, but they're trying to say Usher, and I talked about it on Friday, and possibly Justin Bieber are gonna be two of his largest victims.
Oh man, and speaking of victims though, let me see what
because then they say Usher when he was younger, he was living with Diddy, right? He had moved in with him or something like that. When he came out with that first song, It's Like That.
Right, and they say Kim Porter dropping a book or some shit. I think it was Candace Owens. Let me see what I can pull up. I think it was Candace Owens talking about that. Shoot over here right quick.
Kim Porter's book is being published. It's a 60-page book entitled Kim's Lost Words. It claims to be a collection of the diaries of Kim Porter, the mother of Diddy's children, and it was leaked by her friends. Now, the person who's publishing it is saying that he received a thumbnail from one of the friends who was very scared, and it is heavily implied they believe that Diddy had something to do with. Just in the book, Porter allegedly recounts discovering and making copies of the sex tapes that Diddy made of himself having sex with young boys that he was managing, including an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who went on to become a household name. Porter alleges that when she discovered those videotapes of Sean and his sexual encounters in the bedroom in this vault, she made copies of their protection for herself. Realized that this is a very dangerous situation. I'm going to make copies for protection for myself, and included it as a part of her plan to leave him. But the memoir says that when she watched back the tapes, she was so shocked because there were things, quote, some of the tapes had things I would have never expected. The gay parties are one thing, but the young boys, like the two hip hop stars formerly managed by Diddy and the then 18-year-old pop star, I would have never known. The book publisher is claiming that it was the friends that gave him this thumbnail, the friends that provided this memoir. The friends also provided copies of these alleged sex tapes so that he knew that it was legitimate. And the final entry of the memoir from Kim Porter, before she mysteriously got pneumonia and didn't survive it as a 47-year-old, is her dramatically telling her friends, quote, he got me, and then calling 911. So this is getting very interesting. And what has come on the heels of this is people unearthing videos of Justin Bieber. Well, guess what? It was just
JB.
Yeah, I mean that's what I heard too, man. Yeah, it's gonna be Bieber on one of these tapes, man.
Oh man, and then that's the thing, man. It's kind of scary though, man. You knocking off your goddamn kids' mama and shit, man. I mean, out the blue. I mean, like, come on. You don't take a rocket sign to see how crazy this shit look. And it's like, damn, bro. You doing some freaky ass, wild ass shit. But obviously, it's just some freaky ass niggas out there like that.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Damn. Hold on. We got to bring that boy back to the stage. So that boy Soulja Boy say, boy, if Diddy ever tried me like any of these gay ass rapper, bro, I would have killed this bitch ass.
Soulja Boy, tell him.
Soulja Boy, tell him. So that is, and if you never heard his dramatic story about when some fuck nigga came into his goddamn spot, bro, cause bro don't play no games, bro. This big Draco, bro. Let him tell you how he did them niggas when they came in this spot, bro. Cause this big Draco, this ain't no Rudy Poo ass nigga.
All I hear is boom, real loud. Instantly stop the music. I just hear it. Run, I hear do the root. My partner say, man, who the fuck in this crib? A-Rap passed me the pistol. Bam, I look through the door. I see like 3-4 niggas running through the crib. One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow! Other niggas run out the door, they run out the door. This nigga on the floor. Walk up to this nigga, take his mask off his head.
Damn.
I'm in the studio.
That nigga gangster. But hold on.
Pop out the bed. Get my swag on. This that Soulja Boy. I was like, nah. How he doing? He sounded like Nino Brown over here, boy.
Boy, I think I got some in the tuck to pull out. No Diddy. but I got something secret about Diddy. No,
you can be my little secret. And we don't have to go public with this. I'm the one she wanna be with, even though she got a man. And I got a girlfriend. Wow. You can be my little secret. And we don't have to go public with this. Sneaking and freaking on the weekends. Then we can keep it just between us. My little secret.
We in the double.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Reezy for making that trifling hook. Talking about he don't care. He got a girl and she got a man, but he don't care. Yeah. Shout out to Jay Reezy for making that trifling hook, man. I'm talking about some of the stuff that we be talking about on this show. We don't promote that type of behavior, Jay Reezy. We promote you got a girl, stay with her. She got a man. Let her stay over there. Nah, you know I'm just messing with you. That's my dog, Jay Reezy. Go ahead.
Most definitely. But we wanted to leak into the situation. It was a top secret video that I got from a close friend of mine. Unfortunately, no Diddy. But this is what they say. That boy Meek Mill and him have been getting in close quarters lately. They say this was an altercation caught on tape from him and Meek Mill.
All the champagne was spiked, man. Like all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink, so I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke, nigga. Like I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy. And I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick. I heard niggas being like, yeah, daddy.
The way you said it was crazy.
We're going to be petty. We can start now. Let me know. We can start now.
All that shit because I was like, this nigga Diddy rich. So I'm finna put the squeeze on and get me a couple dollars and just.
Oh, was that a pause, Cam? I gotta run that by Cam because I'm talking about the lift of years. I'm not saying, but all right, pause.
Man,
motherfuckers believe the video, right?
Oh man,
that's crazy.
That's intense, bro. I just gotta imagine you wake up. You done got drunk some of Diddy champagne. You woozy. Everybody know. Nobody know what happened. You just wake up.
You lucky I can't hit it because I hit the. Oh my god! But that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like this whole scenario, bro. Because it's the other thing that and this is another reason why I'm kind of just real disappointed at the whole Diddy stuff, bro. Because it's making black men look bad again. They already trying to make us look soft, and all of a sudden every movie or video or show you watch, they got to make the black dude gay now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to be. But it's like, bro, if Diddy was doing all this, and like I said, the names that he was allegedly doing stuff with, like, imagine if on this Diddy list you got people like Usher, Justin Bieber, they done said Meek Mill. We gotta have to talk about Mace. We gonna have to see what Mace got to say about all of this. You see what I'm saying? Like, what we doing, man? Like, it's just like they did. Like all our heroes is gonna be taken down one at one. Cause that other video you talking about with Rick Ross in it. If they talk the one he talking about Rick Ross was gay, I was like, come on, bro, come on, man. Like if that's true, that, like I said, it's just gonna be terrible, bro.
It is, man.
That list and the videos, and all I'm gonna say is this, bro. I just pray, and I know this is a prayer that God ain't gonna answer, but I just be praying, like, man, please don't let these videos get leaked. Cause you understand what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? You can't see your hero getting plugged.
Oh man, no Diddy, no.
Oh, was that a pause, Cam? I got to run that by Cam because I'm talking about the length of years. I'm not saying, but all right, pause.
You say
Yeah, okay.
Cam was definitely a pause.
Yeah, I got to call
pause
you.
breakdown.
Yeah, but no, that's cool.
The breakdown of the pause.
But what I'm saying is, well, you was a pause champion though. You got the award of the history. You in the Guinness.
Cause I remember, man. I remember when Usher came out with the song "Trading Places," right?
Trading.
Yeah, right. But you know how at the end when he be screaming, "Ow! Oh!" Right. I remember I was dating a girl and she was like, "Yo, he sounds like a woman. I don't even know that ain't that."
Oh.
And I didn't even think about it. I was like, "Oh man, he just hit a little high note." But then it's like, if you think about it now, he do it with the Diddy. You know what I mean? Diddy got him on the tape like, "Oh." Oh, baby. You gonna be like, no.
Pause. Oh, was that a pause, Cam? I got to run that by Cam because I'm talking about the length of years. I'm not saying, but all right, pause.
You say
Yeah, okay.
Cam was definitely a pause.
Yeah, I got to call
pause
you.
breakdown.
Yeah, but no, that's cool.
The breakdown of the pause.
But what I'm saying is, well, you was a pause champion though. You got the award of the history. You in the Guinness.
Yeah, we don't. I don't want to see my heroes on none of these tapes, but we know it's coming.
Yeah, man. But hey, I want to get back a little bit onto the back on the road, man, and get on the situation about the women and getting this relationship shit right. So I want to shoot this other little video with one of my fellow timeline guys. I don't know what it is, a fake Derrick Jackson. Now let's see what he got talking about. Or is it Derrick Jackson? But he's telling how to help you people in a relationship. Let's go. Let's see what he got going on.
Oh, I think I might know he's talking about this little dark-skinned dude with the beard.
Women cheating. Being suspicious of your girl, she's acting a little weird. Her behavior is kind of off. Don't worry. Your gut is telling you the truth. Your intuition is not lying to you. Something ain't right. If you want to find if she's cheating or not, you want to
Cashmere
to check her
Cashmere
phone.
polo, okay.
Check her phone. You're just gonna see the reaction to you asking her to check her phone. See, when you ask a woman to check her phone randomly, you
pause it. Now, no homo. I know you hate the numbers, but I'm just gonna ask you a question. What percentage of women do you think believe this is the type of man that they can fool? What percentage? Don't matter how they look, don't matter this, what percentage do you think it is?
Well, it's an interesting kind of way to look at it because like I say, the women gonna be like, a nigga ain't shit to catch. and that's what I'm thinking as well, like by what the conversations be. Women think they can be whoever and can catch whatever man. Mm-hmm. But then again, but it's another situation is that this. Women, I think, go for the way they see which way they can approach you. Mm-hmm. Like when you said the twerking and this and that, when they see they can't do that, if that's all they got to offer, they'll allow that man to go head on. They'll be like, "Oh, now he ain't my type," because they know they don't have nothing else to give the man.
Okay. Well, no, I was thinking. Well, I would say I think that this is the woman that most women, regardless of, like I said, size.
This is the woman.
This is the man that most women believe that they can pull just because they make a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're not attractive, they're overweight, but they think this is the man who makes six figures. I don't know how much money. I'm just saying, if this man right here made six figures,
just saying because he's clean cut and shit.
Right. I'm saying, he obviously look like he go to the gym, no Diddy, all that type of stuff.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, and I don't know how tall he is, but let's just say for this scenario, this is that woman that all the women be saying he over 6 feet, he make over six figures.
Right.
You know what I mean? He obviously do whatever he do, right?
Right.
This is the man that most women like would say that he dark skinned because allegedly dark skinned men are back into, right?
Yeah.
So this is the man that women are saying that, like 90% of women are technically saying that they want. So if 90% of women are saying they want that guy, then the question is, why do you feel that you're going to get a guy like that? It would be the same thing like if he was up here talking about like an IG model or something like that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but what I am saying is every single man can't sit there and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get me an IG model." The same way every woman can't be sitting around saying, "I'm gonna get a 6 foot dark skinned man with muscles."
I mean, but it's the confusion about the value. That's why That's why The Godfather was doing an amazing job, because he was working on the shit that needed to be worked on, because people don't understand the sexual marketplace value. That's what I'm telling you. People are saying that they're judging their value off of the job they have. And when it comes to that, as we say, a job is for a broke man. And let me say that differently. A woman having a job is a plus for a broke man, not a wealthy or a man that got his life together. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother perspective, because he's looking at how you can't help him, or you ain't got time for his business. Unlike a guy who like, shit, man, that's some money I can play and buy me some skins on Grand Theft Auto. I can buy me some skins on NBA 2K. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he done pimped out his house on NBA 2K.
Yeah, he live in a mansion on 2K. Yeah.
Meanwhile, but see, this is the reason why I'm just trying to say, I just think it's so much delusion, man. Because I'm not.
Yeah, you really saying is that if by standard he was all these things, you should have to be on your shit as a woman, to qualify for him. You shouldn't have, if he doesn't have any kids, you shouldn't have any kids or nothing, or you're disqualified.
That's what I'm saying. See, my thing is when I'm just doing it for the scenario, it's like a scenario where it's like, I don't think people, well, number one, having self-awareness, right?
Right.
But you have no realistic expectations at all. And that's the problem, because the same way I know there are limitations to the woman I can pull, period.
Right.
There always going to be limitations. Right, I can't just say,
"Oh, you have to get your money up. You gonna have to get a shitload of money to catch certain women." Point blank,
right?
Men know this.
But see, this is where one of the gender inequalities that, I mean, once again, I didn't make the planet, so you just got to deal with the way things are. Men can go get their money up and make them, and go get the supermodel and get the most attractive woman out there. Period.
Right.
There is no solution for women. You understand what I'm saying? You can try to go get all the surgeries you want. Getting the BBL ain't gonna guarantee you an NBA player. You understand what I'm saying? Getting your breast done ain't gonna guarantee you get a record executive.
What would you say? I don't even think, and this is a curious question and thought.
Sure.
I don't even think if you're just so feminine and not attractive, you still wouldn't qualify for certain top caliber men, because you're just not blessed with the attractiveness. Am I kind of right? You know what I'm saying? Because men are visual.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people want to exclude the visual part out of the scenario because they want to make everybody feel better, but that's not how it works in real life. Right. The way it works, like they say, you got the haves and the have-nots. So the same way you would do with a woman, you got 2 6-foot men right there. One makes 50,000, one makes 100,000. They are both equally as attractive to you. They are both equally on all the moral characters. They both come from 2-parent households, both educated. Which one do you date? The 50,000 one or the 100,000 one? If everything is equal, you obviously gonna go with the 100,000. The same way the man gonna look at it. You got two women. They can make the same amount of money. They can treat you the same. Sexually, they are both the same. One is an 8. The other is a 6. Which one you probably gonna take?
I don't think people even know. I don't think people even realize that the better up you go, or the higher up you go, or the better you get, it requires more work.
It does.
Still, because if you don't, let's say you don't have a job, but typically the women, or typically people, don't like to just work out. These people up there want a working out, fine, fit woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, it's like, we got to think about some of this shit. It's like, and another thing is that I want to say this, bro. We have the opportunity to be whatever we want to be. Like the Army said, be all that you can be. We got to get up and start working out, doing our thing, and making ourselves the best self it is, or the best self we can be. Because I'm looking at this shit I was sharing with you, I think, on the Facebook, man. No did it. But I was sending you the video of the girl. She like 600 pounds just eating on video. I got me some Chinese food. I'm like, bro, this is where society has got the way it's like we congratulate with 30 million views of someone just gorging
Is that light skinned
Gluttony.
girl?
Yeah.
The light skin, she like 400 pounds. Her boyfriend just be bring her. Oh, and people just watch her eat Popeyes.
Yeah.
30,000 views.
Yes, man. I just don't know where that's done got to society, bro. I mean, like, we watching somebody just eat themselves to death. Then the funny part is that she has a man. So how did that work? But what are your opinion? Because I would assume that it's because he can't really make no major money or nothing. He ain't got no big deal, big business going on. So it's like, oh shit, she done got viral. All right, I'll fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But you never know. He could be with her because she went viral. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because and that's another sad part. If you want to be with a woman like that, sloppy, nasty, or whatever, just because she get a lot of views, it's like, man, like you said, what are we doing? He don't want to be with you because you treat him well, because you look good, any of that stuff. He just with you because you get a lot of, man, that's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. No. Go ahead.
And it's crazy because if someone's going with her and that's their boyfriend, bro, why would she not do it? She getting plenty love. So it's like, stay fat, stay eat. Like, come on, bro. But let's see where he going with this.
Right, because think about this. I know you're gonna get. I was gonna say, because you gotta remember, it's kind of sort of the same thing that happened. I mean, she lost some weight, but like with Lizzo, right? It's like people was making it seem like if she loses weight, she's not gonna be like you don't want to listen to Lizzo's music unless she's sloppy. Like, she loses weight, I don't want to listen to it. But then y'all didn't say nothing to Adele. You understand what I'm saying? But it only worked that way for Lizzo. Okay. Nobody said nothing to Adele. The other girl that came out being big, I forgot the little white girl, Megan. I think her name was Megan Trainor. She had a song called "It's All About That Bass, No Treble" or whatever. She was kind of a little bit, white folks who watch the show. Shout out to y'all to watch the show. But that y'all know about Megan Trainor and the little "It's All About That Bass, all that bass, no treble." She was a bigger girl, right? Because that's what she said. It's all about that bass, no treble. Basically saying like
that bass.
Yes, you need to get you a little thick. You need to get you a little thicker, girl. And but she got clown, so she lost all of that weight. So
okay, yeah.
But they uplifted her when she lost the weight. Versus with Lizzo, people is mad Lizzo is losing weight, and I'm like, what are we doing? You was a beautiful big black woman. Why are you trying to conform to European beauty? I'm like,
bruh,
please stop.
I'm just trying to think like, man, it's just too much. Cause I'm like, buddy, I'm thinking about buddy who with the girl that's 500 pounds or whatever eating. I'm like, bro, you really just getting naked and just like, man, shit, that's good. Oh man, let's see what bro got to say.
Yeah, let's see what he
give her time to hide anything or to delete the group chat, to delete some pictures. Now her true nature is gonna come out. You're gonna see if she's trying to hide something or not.
Oh, he just asking for a reaction of if you ask for the phone, but that's a good point. It's a good point, but I got something even better. Let my homegirl holler at y'all about how you supposed to play with do your phone situation. This is a tip. I'm finna give y'all some real game today that nobody else want to tell y'all. I'm finna give y'all some game. Let me give you some game.
You gotta have someone else's text messages come to your phone. Watch this.
Go to settings. Go to your Apple ID. Go to name, phone numbers, email, edit reachable at. Go to add an email or phone number. Select add a phone number. Enter their phone number. Wait for the verification code. Then you're done. Our firm at Madara Tech Team is a firm that provides you with an easy way.
We don't need your firm. We don't need your firm. That's all we want to get to. And then you know, it's just like that. It's just like that. Now, this is Beyonce, because they trying to throw my boy Jay-Z into it. She said, no. I was dating Lyndall Locke until I was 21. That's her boyfriend. She went from that to Jay-Z.
Interesting. That's a big come up, baby.
Yeah, so I guess she came up.
Obviously.
But let me go back to that. This is what I mean, though. No matter, like, now she's all ranked up there with the top, except with Kevin Samuels, she's like 8 or whatever. But she's with just an average guy. That's typically how it happens. You don't go get with a Jay-Z guaranteed, or you don't talk to no one. If I don't get Jay-Z, I don't want you. It's not gonna work like that.
Now, cause think about this, right? Cause who is she right here? She was
just the average Texas girl, Southern Belle.
Average Texas girl. There you go. And she was with an average looking afro, probably got his jump braided.
Yeah.
Dude around Dallas or Texas, wherever they was at. So it's like, at this point, before she became who she was, look at who Beyonce was with. Regular dude. Now, we don't know who Lendo Locke is. We can find out. we can try to find out who he was. He could be some type of big type of drug kingpin. He could just be a regular guy. I'm hoping he's a regular guy, right? But before you go to something else, now this is tough though, because Lendo Locke, I don't know if that brother is married or what he got going on right now, but I'm just gonna ask you, and I know this is for the ladies in the audience right now.
Right.
How would you feel if you was married or you dating a Lendo Locke and this came out and you didn't know? Would you feel some type of way if he said he had dated Beyonce? Would you feel some type of way? Would you feel inadequate knowing that, you know, he used to be dealing with Beyonce, now he dealing with you? Would you, ladies, would you feel some type of way? You'd be like, oh, I don't matter. Or you would say, oh, you would feel good. It would be an emotional booster because you dealt with the same man who Beyonce dealt with. So I just want to know how the ladies would feel. We're finding out that your potential husband, fiance, boyfriend dealt with Beyonce the same way with men. When men find out, like, oh, your girl dealt with Future or something like that. We know how it is. Yeah, we know how it is with a man. It ain't no bonus. Oh, you dealt with Future? High five, girl. Yeah, come on over here, get this ring, girl. Come on. Nah, you're gonna be like, shh. Shawty, you about it.
Yeah, you a thot.
Yeah, you done got with me. Yeah, we out of there. So it's something to think about. Go ahead.
For sure. All right. You might. Oh, you can go ahead.
Okay, it said you might be old if you get 1 point for everything you've done. Oh man.
Okay, we can go down the list.
Let's just go down and use. Let's just go. We'll just go. We'll just say yes. Use the rotary phone.
Yes.
Yes. Use the floppy disk.
Yes.
Yes.
IDL,
Use the typewriter.
Yes.
Yes. Taking pics with a film camera.
Yes. Shake the camera.
Polaroid. Yeah. Or the one where you had to take it and you slapped the little film in there. You had to pull the little part out and slam the case, and it go choo to line it up, and then it tell you how many, and the little bitty little circle tell you how many pictures you got left. You got 30. Damn. All right. Listen to music on a CD.
Definitely.
Yes. Made a mixtape. Yes.
Yeah.
Owned a Walkman.
Yeah.
Yes. And a Discman. Listen to music on a boombox. Yes. Watch the movie on VHS. Yes. Rented a movie from Blockbuster. I worked there, so definitely yes.
Oh yeah, I used to go there. I used to go in there with the wire cutters.
Wait, they got learn cursive. Wait a minute, they don't teach cursive no more.
They don't even teach cursive in school, bro.
Well, you know, they done jacked the pronouns up, so they might as well mess the writing up too. Played in Atari.
Yep. My big cousin had that. Yeah.
Send or receive the fax. Hey, they still doing faxes
For
today.
sure, facts, man.
Yes, had a MySpace account.
Most definitely, that thing would be had they beat in the back.
Cause I remember they used to have the people that used to design. I used to have the little sparkles and stuff on mine. So you would come to my page, it would have the little snowflakes going down the whole time.
That thing lit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's the one thing I hate about Facebook, bro. See, MySpace, you have some swagger to your page on Facebook. On all these other platforms, everybody the same. I think we might need to talk about that.
Think about it. Yeah, we need to get on that MySpace. But think about it. Nobody didn't have to be rich either, though. That wasn't the whole theme of back then when it was a chat line 222.
But what I'm saying, even with no MySpace, bro, you would get play from women if you had a nice page set up. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, who did your page? Oh shoot, we can talk about it. Where you at? Yeah, come through. I help you. I help you get your MySpace page right.
Oh man, hey, that was epic. That was legendary. Man.
Let's see. Order from Columbia House. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you had to take the
Trying
little
to win
stamps
that
off,
money.
and you had to take the Columbia House was the one that's Publisher's House.
No, I
Publisher
know
Clearing
Publisher
House doing the
Clearing
money.
House, yeah.
Columbia House was with the movies and the CDs where you had to take the stamp off and then send off where you get like 5 CDs for $12.
CDs, but
Yeah, you had
the
to put the
shit. You gotta
stamps on
still
them.
you take it out the middle of the magazine. Oh man, I'm trying to send that thing off for 5 of those CDs. Oh,
Yep.
yes, sir.
Yep. Let's see. So had an AOL address. I did.
Yeah.
Because they don't remember we used to
That's
have the
that
free
dial-up.
CD. We had the free CD that you would get, and yeah.
I think I still got an AOL. I don't know it though.
Mine was mine the QT5 kid at AOL.com.
I don't know what I would call
I remember mine.
I
I remember mine because I had it when I went to school, so I remember mine. Access the internet via dial-up, yes.
Yeah.
Using encyclopedia, Britannica,
Definitely. I
yes.
used to look in those things at my grandmama house, looking at see how fast the cheetah and the elephants and how fast they can run and shit. Yeah, they had that interesting shit in there. Yeah, for sure.
Use the phone book, yellow pages. Yeah. Shoot, I use the yellow pages and the white pages. So yeah, use the phone book. Send a postcard. I ain't never sent no postcard.
Send a postcard. Yeah, I done had to do that in jail and shit like that. Yeah.
Have you sent a postcard outside of jail?
Nah, not really.
Okay,
man.
that's
like an invitation, but it's mail. It's nothing major.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I was like, you said you sent it from inside, but I'm thinking to myself, I don't think I ever sent a postcard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's one. That's about the first one. Use the paper map.
Yeah, I done use the paper map. That one used to go on that chat line. That's why I was saying we'd be going to hit somebody on the chat line. Be like, I stay in Riverdale. I stay with it. Hold on, Sean. Hold on. We pull that map out. Like, let me see why that shit be far ahead. Or they might say like we stay in what that shit Noonan. Some shit LaGrange. They like, shit, let go.
Yeah. Well, shoot, they should have asked, have you ever had to write because there was no GPS? So did you have to write the instructions, like write the directions down? All right. So we got on the dictionary, yes.
For sure.
Written a check, even though it's spelled wrong, yes. And uncurl the telephone cord, yes.
Most definitely. But
so I only had all of them except for one. Yeah. Well, all of them except for one.
The simple things in life, man. It's just a different era, man. They'll never understand if you weren't even in that shit. Let's go. If Diddy parties with freak-offs, what the hell y'all think the Playboy Mansion was? Yeah, Hugh Hefner was an icon. That's true a little bit. That's true.
What? Do we have any evidence that Hugh Hefner was plugging the people that attended?
Oh, there we
because Hugh Hefner, the Playboy bunnies and all of that type of stuff supposed to be like a wild, like what you thought the Diddy party was, but people putting themselves in baby oil and getting plugged.
Yeah,
that's a completely different scenario.
That's the thing they say the nigga goddamn slip you a Mickey. Then goddamn get you in there, then stroke you with the baby oil on you. Then.
But that's what I'm saying. So I would say, yeah, Hugh Hefner's gonna be an icon because he wasn't doing the gay stuff. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, cause the niggas goddamn wake up out the sleep after he done plugged them, and it's just like they like this here. They like
cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show. Can you make that commitment for him? No. Can you make that commitment? I don't want it. I came here. I do not want
it. So that's what I would say. I would definitely say that's the reason why Hugh Hefner is an icon because so far, and we could just say up until this point, nobody has alleged that men were having sex with other men at the Playboy Mansion.
But let's think about this aspect.
Okay.
The white women don't be with the bullshit. Is that possible? Because check this out. Boy, you got the white girls in the mansion with him. Everybody know what they supposed to be doing. It ain't no confusion. Ain't no getting mad. I don't got a Debo, nothing. They already know their job.
Okay.
That's how I feel. That's what I'm thinking because we got to just put it into perspective. The old, nice Hugh Hefner. Never have to threaten, and I got 40 women in here. But if it's black women, let's imagine a house with 40 black women. What would happen if the Playboy Mansion was the goddamn pink trap house with number 40 women in it? It was a mansion. How would the activities be with 40 black women versus 40 white women like the Playboy Mansion? Would it even be controllable?
I don't know. I would have to go back and look to see if does Hugh Hefner have any cases, because Hugh Hefner used to walk around with like 3-4 girlfriends at the same time. So the one thing I will say is we don't have any just from the way it's being compared. We don't have any like side by side comparison to say like, oh, well, people was getting this happened to them or I went to a Hugh Hefner party and this and this happened. It kind of seemed like, and it's the other difference though, right? Because if you ever think about Hugh Hefner, he don't seem like the type of cat that's gonna be trying to force cats to really, be about that action, as you say, right?
Right. It's
like you think about Hugh Hefner, right? You're thinking about a nice guy. He's almost gonna come in there and be like, hey, here's some condoms if you guys have some adult activity for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the bunnies and he gonna go to his room and do what he do. And he just pretty much let whatever. It seemed like Diddy was the type to be like, oh, hey, you right there. Get naked. Get naked. Put this oil on you. It seemed like Diddy was a lot more aggressive, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Hugh Hefner like yelling and screaming at folks to get freaky when they at the grotto. But But you clearly would think that Diddy was gonna be doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what
I get it, because it's just a lot. Oh, the chastity belt.
Bring back the chastity belt.
Now check this out. This is some of the people on my timeline. I just started on my page. I'm gonna make sure I give a special section to all my Facebook friends. And this first one is Nicole Smith. And she's with Destiny Scott. I don't know if it's a joke. I don't know if it's a prank. I don't know if it's just what it is. She's in Lithonia, by the way. But Destiny, you cracked me up. Y'all, she offered to pick me up. Didn't say offered. This is what we mean. She's a sophisticated woman, but probably stumbling over words. But the smarter guys looking like, Shawty, you ain't up the part like you think. But anyway, y'all, she offered to pick me up and open my door. He had great conversation, wasn't on her phone, and ordered my drink to go. I think I love her. On date, she got me nervous. So it's like, like what comes to my mind is like, so now we got to start dating your homegirls, because it's like, you just don't know how to deal with men, period. This is what it's getting to. Nobody know how to deal with no men, for real, bro. I'm saying if you're going to dates, that's what I'm saying. Like if you watch your Instagrams or Facebooks and look at the way people are going to dates and on a eating out, that's why people under the name of food. That's why people in the phone under the name of food. And I thought I had me a video about the name of goddamn food. I can't even think about it, but now I don't think I got it.
But now see, I finally get what I'm seeing right now. Because she's on a date with her friend.
Yes.
Another girl.
A girl.
Right. And she's basically said that, okay, now that this is what she said, she wasn't going like now that she's on her phone while they on the date, she got her nervous. I get it. I see what it's saying now.
She opened the door for her like a gentleman, basically saying like no.
Yeah, basically trying to say that. Yeah. But it's funny what she said wasn't on and when she said it wasn't on her phone. So I think that's the reason why she's talking about she's nervous now. So that's the reason why I'm saying, yeah, I get it. But is this what we doing? That you gotta go on a date with your homegirl?
I told you already though, the date, if you ain't doing this with the typical woman right now, bro, if it ain't no $100, $200 goddamn entree on, like folks don't even want to kick it. Like it's done got to that point, honestly. Like I ain't saying we know the niggas who popular and all that, which I'm cool with it. I'm in that club. I'm not knocking it. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. If a nigga ain't going all extravagant, the woman is not even posting a picture of these niggas. Ain't even posting say, I got a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Till they in Jamaica, then it's like, oh, I love my man. They don't care about coming home and he done paid all the bills and all. They ain't even talking about that.
Right.
Yeah, we know that from the scenarios of the BBLs killing y'all and the BBL cheaters. But let's pass on. Oh, this is some breaking news about the your great friend Tia Mowry, man. Some sad news, y'all. Tia Mowry recently revealed on ET that she might be currently estranged from her twin sister, Tamara Mowry. The seeming revelation was spilled after Tia addressed certain difficulties she faced post-divorce. Being alone has been one of the most challenging parts of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel I wish that my sister and I were close. Wait a minute, bro. Your sister is married. She don't want to be with your ass no 50 years old. Come on, bro. You done left your husband to now you want to hang with your sister, bro. Your sister got a family, bro. What age does family spoil out, bro? Do you want to get an apartment with your brother at 55 with your sister?
Nah, we're not.
Oh.
And then especially if you marry, you don't want the non-married sister to come around like, you know, and she gonna be like, oh, you know, I just don't feel it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't find any good men out here. You don't want that. You don't want that energy around your family, period.
Yeah, so that's how it's going down. It's like, damn. I mean, I just wonder how it feel to be a twin and you got one successfully married and one is like just ruined the marriage and like, damn, that's what it is.
Man, grew up in the same house, same parents, same everything, same, you know, y'all was in this, y'all shared the same womb, and one seemed to get it, the other one didn't. So I don't know. It is what it is.
For sure. Another devastating divorce, man. It ain't working, bro.
Fantasia Barrino. Well, it says breaking news: Fantasia Barrino filed for a divorce from Kendall Taylor. He had an outside baby.
Oh, that's what happened allegedly.
Yeah, that's what it say. He had an outside baby. That's what it say. Full story. But yeah, is divorcing a wait? Is divorcing your husband for having a baby? Is that a legitimate reason you believe?
I mean, they say it shouldn't go down like that, but my thing is that I think the communication is bad because if a man is out to that point, I mean, and that's why I want to hold the men accountable a little bit tonight, but we'll get into it on another episode, but I'm going to bring it to him a little bit. What is the position of a husband? I mean, what are you even, because you have no energy to give your woman if you're out giving all your energy to somebody else, man. But we still talking about you got to give your 100% to this woman. Like, and I just don't get what would be the point of getting with the woman only to use it. But let me keep it straight, man. Let me keep it straight for a minute. You done got with this woman anyway. The guy think you out of jail. Bro, you getting, when you coming out of jail, you getting with whoever gives you the best position to start off in. This woman famous and all that. So, bro done took that to that advantage. It upped his level. It upped him to now catch girls that he couldn't have normally caught. So now you open up a Pandora's box for real because now he catching women that he shouldn't even be dealing with off of the strength of dealing with you. You feel me? So that's the thing. It's going to be hard to take a nigga that ain't never had shit and you put him in the limelight now. But then that goes to say, is this nigga even worthy of being a husband to you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, in a scenario like this, I'm gonna just say like it's the same thing with the men. What's the point of getting married if you're gonna go out here and have a whole baby with a whole nother woman? What's the point? So yeah. It's like you said, where are you spending your energy, where are you spending your time? And in this marriage, like, you know, she was the I mean, of course, I don't think nobody knows who he is without her. You see what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, bruh, once again, this is what I'm talking about. What was he thinking to enter into the scenario? And then, like I said, he don't even stick to the agreement. Go ahead.
We're gonna clear some of the air too, though. And this is the thing, like we've been saying on some of the episodes, bro. The true fact of the matter is, what is his truth? Do he really love her to say, hey man, I don't want nothing else. I want us to share phones. Or is it that? Or is it like, bro, I'm using the fuck out this bitch. Let me just use her and I ain't gonna tell her though. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it be a big dilemma at, because this is how it goes. The woman who's serious, she's getting played by the nigga who's want to be a player. The man is trying to be serious. He getting played by the woman that's a player. So how do we get the real people who want real true love to link together? That's why I say we're gonna have to set up this package, man. And even the site, but they got the sites, like I told you, it's like Raya or whatever that shit called. And see, you have to have a good score. You have to have public news articles. Now you have a better chance because you have the credentials and things to lose when dating. But we didn't stress this tonight, but we gotta say it like it is. You mentioned it lightly. If you don't have over a 600 or 650 credit score, you don't need to be dating. You need to be getting your credit in order and your life in order. You don't have a stable job, not a temp service job. These are grown adult things. Each person, and I'm talking about the man and the woman, that each should have their own adult responsibilities that they handle without the mate. Because it's a lot of folks, like I said, we getting together for not having a car, not having nowhere to stay, the hobosexuals. And I mean, you already starting to race off wrong. That's why I said the intentions is what it is, man. But I don't know, man. Fantasia, you would have thought that you had you a good man, but are you satisfying the man, or is it his fault? We don't know. It'll continue going to the circle that he's a bad man. Okay, we got another marriage situation.
Oh boy.
This is the old guy that was the stepdaddy, then he turned and started messing with the daughter. Look, y'all remember the girl who married her stepdaddy. She needs y'all help so she can divorce him. Girl, we told your ass, fool. Yo, fool ass.
Wait, they talking about she asked for $20,000.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she need a place to stay, and she got to do something else. Yeah, because it can't. I hope she ain't trying to say like that's how much a divorce lawyer gonna cost.
But check the scene though. If she fucked up, and they fucked up because they all that stepdaddy shit, cool. But let's just say that's the order that Kevin Samuels used to put out there. Older.
Oh, it said.
What?
Oh, I just read it. It said on there what she want.
Oh, what she said?
Hi, my name is Deja Hagabook. I've been in a toxic marriage for the past 2 years. I'm trying to get a place and a car to benefit me and my kids. I want out bad and never have to depend on my ex-husband. My goal is 20,000, but anything helps. I love who supports me.
But see, this is the scenario. What happens when a young girl, because I want to flip the script tonight a little bit for this last little stretch. If a young girl does marry, we know it shouldn't have been a stepdaddy, all of that stuff, but damn, he was security for her. He was the provider, cool, but that's some freaky shit. But if you do this route, what, and this is what the women are afraid of. That's what I'm going to say. What happens when these no good older men don't have their life together?
You got nowhere to go. I mean, the options just start getting really, really terrible, man. And I don't think a lot of people are taking into consideration.
I mean, because it's starting to look like this, man. And this is one of the big problems. Like we said on the other night, the women and the men, they're not together already. They're just having kids just to have them. We get that. Now it's making the women create men that they wouldn't typically date. So that means no one's going to date the guys, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Or you making them be super soft and now they're going to be a goddamn simp to their generation of women. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't want to get into the women too bad. I want to get some of the smoke to the men. What's up with old niggas like this that don't got themselves together? Because we already said the average man ain't making but $40,000 a year. That ain't much extracurricular activities or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That you really don't have enough to provide for a whole household by yourself. Do we need to get y'all niggas in trades or something?
We gotta do something because, like I said, if you get to this point with this brother, and like I said, you in your 50s and 60s and you still, as we say, struggling. It's like, bro, we gotta, you know what I mean? Like it's like we understand everybody. You know, you get it together after a while, but it's like, man, after a while, bro, you really, you know what I'm saying? We gotta tighten up on this stuff, man, because there's no reason why, like I said, a man should be approaching 50, in his 50s, and he don't have his life together. Unacceptable, man.
Right, and you took the position to get a younger woman that's you're gonna provide for and be the security, and then you fail, or you, like you say, you toxic. This ain't a good look neither. You know what I'm saying? And we always on the women, so
yeah.
Oh, you threw the peace sign up. I thought you got
no. I had a question because I just thought about something because I'm trying to figure out the dynamics of this. He married his stepdaughter.
Right.
So where's his
wild shit?
Where's the mama at?
The mother was all going to jail, I think, and was getting like on drugs and doing shit like that.
Oh, okay. So he stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, because that was together. So well, of course, he was stepping up to the plate with the mother. Then I guess raised that little girl or some shit. And then the little girl was beefing with the mama online, like, girl, you can't be mad I took that nigga. Yeah, like some weird shit, but man, it just get deeper and deeper. That's why I say, as a race, we gotta come up with some, man. Nobody wants to do the simple things. It's so hard to share for the people to even share a post about being loving to your husband, loving to your wife. It's like nobody wants to share anything good. It's fuck a nigga, fuck a bitch. I hate these hoes.
But that's the sad thing about it, man. That's the only thing that'll really get traction, man. When you really start, like, you think about it, it's not like if you go on YouTube, it's like positive. Let me go on YouTube.
Affirmations.
Type of positive affirmations of the day, or let me see. Positive podcast about black men. 0 results.
0 results.
Positive podcast about black women. 0 results. I hate you black hoes. 1 million videos. It's like, come on, like that, but that's what it is, man. Like,
right.
You got to remember, man, that the #1 type of movie ever is a drama, and that's what we love. It ain't romance, it ain't action, it ain't even children's or family movies. Damn. It's drama, and that's the #1 section of movies, drama. Because why? That's what we attach to.
That's a hell of a stat. Okay, man. This just resurfacing, man. They were talking about AJ Johnson passes away at 56. Out the blue, they just brought this back up. But then we go to Wikipedia or whatever, and they say he died in 2020. What is 2021?
Mm-hmm.
The hell? We could get into a long conspiracy theory, but not tonight. It's just too dangerous. But let's shoot to reminisce down memory lane. Do y'all remember when T.I. cheated on Tiny with Bernice Burgos?
Nah, I don't remember that, but
that's what made her go deal with Floyd, they say.
See, it's like, man, with all respect, it's like, come on, Shawty. She is not no, I'm sorry, Tiny is, wait, this your show. Tiny is not attractive. She's not attractive. So,
hey, no, I know. So, but
I know Bernice Burgos is a thought, but that's a fine thought.
So why is she a wife though? Why do you think she's a wife? Or is it that's the key? She is a wife.
I don't necessarily think she's a wife. I just feel like they just so toxic for each other. They just gonna stay together.
Oh, okay.
Because all the cheating that both of them been doing and the fighting and the crazy stuff, and at a certain point, it's just like, who else gonna deal with y'all? Like that. You know what I mean? So they probably to the point now they're like, hey, look, if you need to go do something on the side, just do it. You know what I'm saying? But for real, that's what I be feeling like.
Yeah, that's some weird shit. And it even done got to the point like this, man. And I want to say this for the end and the last, and just I hope everybody pay attention to what we've been saying, man. And I want people to just look at this and see what y'all feel off of this, man. Cause this just hurts my feelings, man. And I pray everybody else can just see what I see out of this picture, man. This image. Bro, it looked like she has been sex trafficked, man. She like uncomfortable. Like she could be just crunk in a thigh. I'm like, man, you forcing this child. That's why they said, man, my little baby is still at school.
See,
Oh my.
see, now this is my question. When it says son one, which one got the 1-year-old? The grandma or the is that supposed to be the daughter's baby?
Those the age. Yeah.
Right, but that's what I was trying to say because the grandma only 35. That's why I was looking at it say grandma, mom, and then son. That's what was throwing me off because I was like thinking like, wait a minute. I guess it makes sense now that I'm looking at it now.
Yeah,
but
she had
I was
the
thinking
daughter.
I was thinking that like there's a mother somewhere. I don't know how I could think it was somewhere in between. But when I saw son was 1, I guess it would have said daughter 16. So that's what threw me off. But I got it.
Oh yeah, nah. The mom of the son is that, and that's her mom. They just going for the
So
son.
she had her at 19, and then she beat her by 3 years and got her at 16.
Right.
But this is what I'm talking about, man. When you got somebody younger than us, this the gram like that's crazy.
That's
and doing these little videos, and then got the boy and I said I don't be liking this stuff, bro. Like for real.
Damn. And I mean, and then what I'm saying is like, is a man supposed to step up and just start paying all them bills and just be like, oh no, I know you a good mama. I mean, I know mistakes y'all man. Like, damn.
But is this but for us, man, is this something for us to be proud of as a community, whatever, right? Is this something for us to be proud of? Like, you don't say, oh, but she looked good to be a grandmother. All right. Like, look at her daughter. Like, just look at that freeze frame. Does that look like a happy child? Look, the happiest person in there is the grandmother.
Is the mother.
The child, the baby sitting there looking like, man, I really hope this don't come back to get me one day. And then the daughter looking like, can we stop? She does not look happy. She wasn't smiling none of that. She didn't smile the whole time.
You happy your daughter getting bent up and poked? I'm like, like, come to think about it, like the mama, you happy your daughter getting wood stuck in her?
And I didn't even think. I didn't even think about that part. That is another part she is celebrating because she would have had to been sexually active to be pregnant. And
definitely. It just looks crazy, man. And that's why I give the footage to let people see how crazy it looked. Like I said, man, I just don't see other races doing it like this, bro. And especially like not an Asian or allegedly respectable race. Like, I just don't see them celebrating little kids and little girls pregnant unless it's like a marriage now. But
do you see any other group of ethnicities with this type of stuff online?
Honestly, not.
I don't see all the videos of like, there's a bunch of like I've never seen no video about this. No grandmother, mother, and the son being I've never seen anybody but us do anything that be celebrating. Cause I see a lot of these grandmother, mother, daughters, and it'd be like one be 49, one be 35, and one be like 18. I done seen them before. But what I'm saying is like I don't even see the other races doing them type of videos. But
yeah, cause this is
That's what's raw.
That's all he got, man.
I'm just saying, the little daughter, man, she just looked so unhappy doing the whole thing.
She looked miserable. It could be her mama's homeboy. I mean, her mama boyfriend homeboy that I'm been hearing. Like, man, you don't even know how wild it get, bro.
Nah, what was you about to say?
Nah, I'm just saying it get that wild, man. But I was saying it was a great show, man. I say we done went crazy tonight, man. We just want to open up the lines, man. Let everybody get a little rotation. Open up the Datboibyrdie, the plug page a little bit. Get my boy Kung Fu Hebrew over here to kick a little flavor. You know we're going to chop it up as usual and get some good goddamn footage going on. Everybody tap in. Everybody hit the like button later on when you see it. Share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And we're here on out. Any last words, my boy?
Yeah, I was going to say, man, Saul G Show. This Tuesday at 7 p.m. And you know the worst podcast coming back again this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
For sure. You out of here.
No doubt.